everybody. This is Mira, also known as Win 5 Get 1 Free, and welcome tonight to a very, very special episode of New Amsterdam. Why is this episode so special, you may ask? Well, tonight is labeled Sunday Morning Slaughter for a reason. This is going to be, I think, first of all, the largest combat that has happened on the channel, and if not that, at the very least, the largest combat I have ever run. So we're going to jump into it pretty quickly, actually. The first thing I'd like to recommend, the Spotify playlist in the description, in the doobly-doo. This is the time, if you don't usually listen to it, this would be the time to do it. Decibel's playlist is full of a lot of hard-hitting, very cyberpunky, internet-punky vibes, and that's what we're going to be shooting for today. So, just a recommendation for that. And of course, if you are currently watching us on YouTube or Twitch, please leave a like, please comment in this stuff, all that good stuff. We would super appreciate it and love it. Now, without any further waffling or ado, we start, it's dark. The time at the upper right-hand corner on a digital clock says 6 a.m. We see rain, heavy rain. We hear the almost staticky sound of it going from outside to inside. And we start to hear the quiet murmur of a group of people. We look on the inside and it pans down and we see that we are in Tartarus. We are looking at all of the members of the Dread Pirates. And to get started, honestly, I'd like to just know, what are all of you doing to prep? Because today is the day. Today is the day that you guys have been planning for in-game 3 months. Out of game, you have been planning this for more than 9 months. I have been keeping track. This started before Rowan left for Scotland, and now we are here. Rowan is back from Scotland, and we have one hell of a bastard who needs killing. So, let's start Payne Dexter. What does Payne look like as he's prepping for open warfare?
Okay, Payne Dexter is throwing caution to the wind, and he has his orange and purple camo on.
Nice.
He will stand out.
Mm-hmm.
And his mohawk is actually screws magnetized to his cowl. He's taken his guns apart 6 or 7 times already, even swapping pieces between them because they're all the same gun.
Yeah.
And bouncing from foot to foot with anticipation.
I love that. And probably in between this player character and the next player character, we get probably Felix. Felix is dressed combat chic as fuck. He's got what are obviously Kevlar knee socks, this long flowy blue and white skirt, and like a crop top that over the crop top is like a big thick Kevlar vest that says press, and then underneath, scrawled under in white marker, is "This you cunts." Probably looking at his gun, kind of, examining it, and then like flicking it out, and then probably flicks it back in, and has just been doing this for like 10, 15 minutes, idling around, maybe checking his plugs, checking his obvious camera feed, all that good stuff. And let's go over to Cash. What is Cash doing to prepare?
Oh, well, she's trying to be hot. Because, if you're gonna die, you might as well go out in style. So she's wearing like a leather, skin tight, zip up something. It's sexy. It's very tight. It's basically Trinity from
Hell yeah.
the Matrix movies. And her hair, instead of being like a very vibrant, colorful, is straight black. And it's not just like black. It's like matte black,
Yeah.
like Vanta black style. Like
Mm.
I don't know if that would be possible, but like when you look at the back of her head, you're like, is it convex or concave or is it flat? I don't fucking know. Because that bitch is just like, nah, I'm not interested.
Oh yeah.
Which actually might stand out because things don't actually look that way in public.
Oh
And I
yeah,
will
no,
never.
and you have synth hair, right?
I do, yeah.
So you can literally set this to Vanta black.
I could, but I've
Yeah.
realized now, like Vanta black actually sticks out in the blackest of blacks. You notice
Uh-huh.
it. So
Yeah.
I will probably change that up a little bit to make it a
And by the
Vanta
way,
dark
you
gray.
would need to buy the subscription fee for that from the
Yeah,
artists.
yeah.
Not the artists themselves, because they were murdered, but the artist's
Right.
estate, which means that they have control of Vantablack for the next 1,099 years, because I'm pretty sure at this point the corporations have upped that a lot.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
for sure. Maybe I did pay for the subscription.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I
it's
love
fine. I
that.
never get to use it.
Mhm.
So she's got she's checking her, like she's got a hidden holster in her arm. And so she's checking her gun and making sure that it pops out the way it should. And then on her back, she's got this big ass, it was a sniper rifle, right?
Yeah, and we
Okay.
cut back. We actually have the Mac the night before walk into the bar, right? And sees Cash sitting at the bar. And this is a normal night at the bar, so Cash, you're probably just drinking or whatever. You're not expecting this.
Yeah.
And fucking the Mac walks in with a big ass case. The Dutchman try to stop him, but he just kind of like goes like, fuck off with war party. Walks over to the bar, just thunks this case in front of you, and goes, this is Dragunov, but updated. Some of the best Russian equipment that's ever been produced. Produced by a man who wished that he was able to make farm equipment, but was forced to make weapons to kill, so he became the best at it that he could. Treat it well, it will treat you well. And without saying another word, he just fucking leaves.
Just like, I think Cash is like, thanks. Just
No. It
cracks it
wasn't meant for
open.
you. You need to bring that to Lucky.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna crack it open, and I imagine like you're looking at it like my face, and you see the case, and when it opens, you see that like golden light and like angels
Pulp Fiction.
singing as I'm like, and my eyes get real big, and yeah, I've got this big ass fucking thing strapped to my back.
Which
and,
just
like,
to give it to give it a little description, it's got like this webbed wooden furnitured like stock that has like 4 big ass holes in it to reduce weight, and then the rest of it just looks it looks like a piece of fucking farming equipment that got turned into a weapon. It's a big ass pipe, a bunch of blocky fucking shit on it, but it looks like it could withstand a goddamn nuke. And the update is pretty significant. You have a smart link, right? Did you purchase that smart link for yourself?
I don't think I wanted to before the game, and I didn't.
Okay.
So
that's
but
fine.
how much is it? Is it crazy expensive?
It's $9.50 for a smart link.
I
You
can
already
buy that.
have
So we can
Yeah, which will give you a +1 with this.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
Because this thing has what looks like a USB port that has been retrofitted on it. Because this gun looks pretty old. It looks pre-corp, right? Like pre-corp nations. And it's been retrofitted with all sorts of shit. But one in particular looks like just a big fucking interface port.
You see, Ivan, when you have put USB-C in Dragunov, you have SmartLink.
Yeah.
It's literally just a
love
fucking
that.
USB port. It's not actually a SmartLink, you just think it is. Russian.
So then I also at one point will have like, before we go, I'm gonna take this chip out and I'm gonna pop one chip out of my neck and set it in my pocket, or like in a hidden, I've got a hidden space on my body.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna like pop another one in, and you see like my eyes roll back into my head and go,
Yeah.
all right, I think I'm ready. And I gave myself a +3 to rifle.
Nice.
I now am like not stylish, but I don't give a fuck right now.
No,
Like
you don't
I
need
got
to be
dressed
stylish.
and then pulled the shit out. So I was stylish before this shit happened. Like I looked down and I'm like, I would have never picked this out for myself.
Yeah. And probably we cut from there. we cut to Serum. Serum, for his part, is leaning against the what you call it, the muscle car, right? He's got an AK that was similarly delivered by the Maca Claus, the Mac himself, and he's just kind of looking over it. He's probably taken out the mag, replaced it with another mag, checked all the mag's tolerances. I mean, this guy's going across it surgical. You know what I mean? He knows what the fuck he's doing, and probably the moment we see is he racks the slide, or he racks the operation or the bolt as it kind of goes in the air, and he recatches the bullet in it and then slaps it back forward and aims down the sights before he kind of frowns and starts adjusting the sights again. Trinix, what are you doing to prepare for this?
Make sure I have a lot of medical stuff to fix people, make sure I have all stuff for field service repair and everything.
Right. Okay. Right on. And as you're preparing, Suzerain is kind of right by you, just absolutely kind of like, hey, like, make sure that you have this, make sure that you have that. She's fucking throwing shit in your bag. She's like making sure to tighten up any armor that you have. Like, you know, she's fucking going around making sure that you are perfectly set. Like, she notices your fucking like shoe is untied and like goes down and fucking ties and is like, I swear to God, if you get yourself shot out here, I am gonna beat the hell out of your corpse. Like, as she's like tying your shoe.
I was getting to that. Okay, so we got that. Yeah. You know, he's stammering just as well, and he's like, "Oh shit, my shoes untied. Oh well,
Yeah.
we got our stuff."
Oh, absolutely. Next things next, we're going to go over to Scav. You see Scav. He is, for once, appears to be completely sober. As he's looking at his hands, and then he looks over, and actually, what gun does he have? Because I think I gave him a pretty nice. No, he just got an AK as well. He looks at his hands, and then he looks at the AK sitting beside him, and then he kind of just starts drumming on the bar with his fingertips, you know, and that sort of thing. Just like just absent-mindedly, and probably Pierre comes by and offers him a beer, and he kind of, shakes his hand no or whatever. Which leads us to Connor. Connor, what are you doing to prep for all this?
Well, Connor's definitely making sure all his firearms are in working order.
Oh yeah.
Filling up extra magazines.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's studying a map he got of the area, going, I think I'm going to do my sniper blind here.
Yes.
That'll give me the best range of fire.
Yes, and taking a look, it's looking like, so you have the battle plans kind of lined up with you. It's looking like, unfortunately, the way that your particular lance is pushing in, first of all, it's looking like you guys are probably going to be Gatecrasher, right? Like, you guys are going to be the ones who, like, push in the initial push. In fact, you have the highest group of Scarlatti troops and 3 of the APCs with you, right?
I'm trying to remember what video game that's from, but the title is just Tip of the Spear. I think that was Reach. Oh no, that's a bad reference. Oh no.
But no, you guys are kind of lined up for that. And unfortunately, the only problem is until you really get into where the expected shit is, you don't really have a great opportunity to get a non-obstructed view. Everything around is either going to be fortified, filled in, or just plain obstructed. So once you hit street side, you're probably going to have to march with those APCs clear up until like the first attack point.
Oh, that's fine. That's why he has his other gun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. So let's see here. So you're checking all your shit, you're checking your map, all that good shit. And then we get a shot of Mr. Violet. Mr. Violet does not look combat ready at all, mainly because Mr. Violet is not going to be going into the combat. He's actually kind of he's hanging back. He's tapping away on a data slab. If anybody comes and tries to approach him, he essentially gives them the corpo fuck off of we'll circle back to it later. Because it appears that he's going to be running a significant amount of battlefield logistics for this. He's like if anyone gets a peek at his data slate, it's very clear he's in contact with 9 Streets and with like the Yakuza and the Rin Sparrows, just coordinating shit, you know. And Lucky, you would know he's actually going to be op intel for this op.
I was gonna say he is, as we Americans would say, quarterbacking.
Yes, absolutely. And then Scene. Scene, what is Scene doing for getting ready for this?
Scene is a figurehead of calm and collected, sitting at the bar, drinking and probably for a rare occasion smoking inside the bar. Other
Absolutely.
than that, like Scene's leg is just bouncing slightly. Even Scene can't control the full nervousness of what we're about to do. Just like bouncing a leg, smoking and drinking lightly, very lightly. Just probably one drink and the rest is just like water, and just like trying to think of mapping out the entire area and like okay, here's this road, this road, this road.
Yeah,
Like trying to keep track of everything.
love that.
Probably flipping through a little notebook of everything, notes taken, just like finding anything they can do to not be as nervous as they are.
Oh,
Scene's not much of a
absolutely.
fighter, so we're going into a war, and it's just like, oh dear.
Yeah, and probably meanwhile Valkyrie by your feet, who's picking
Yeah.
up a little bit on that nervousness, probably doing that cat thing where she's like rubbing up against everything and her tail is flicking back and forth. You know,
Yep.
anyone who gets too close gets one of those long stares with the big dilated pupils. You know, very
sure.
much a okay. I'm going to step away because she will fuck me up.
Oh yes,
And then,
Valkyrie's right at
oh,
hand.
go ahead.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was like, Valkyrie is right beside me because yeah,
Oh, yeah.
calming
And
presence.
then we cut to Detective Rodrigo. He's sitting at the bar. He's got his mateba in pieces on one part of the bar, and then he's got a classic Mossberg 570, classic cop shotgun. You know, sitting on the other side of the bar. You guys notice this thing has like a steel, like a reinforced zinc steel alloy barrier, or not barrier, barrel on it. Like this is a heavy duty ass shotgun. And he's got what looks like underneath his coat some riot armor that if anyone would care to ask, he would probably elaborate is from his SWAT days with White Wolf. Um, but yeah, he's kind of sitting there, and he's actually got a glass of whiskey at the bar. No rocks, 4 fingers. You know, he's been nursing. And finally, we cut to the woman of the hour. Lucky, you are descending the stairs. What does this look like, and how do you enter the room?
Let's back up for half a sec. She's still
Yeah.
in the office.
Okay, Lucky, you're in the office right now.
So she's probably going over all of this, the feed of information that is coming across the waves. And she's cycling the weapons, making sure everything's working. The cane turns back into a cane, and the cane actually gets put on a loop on her belt as the 40 millimeter grenade launcher gets slung across her back.
Nice.
Out of the desk, she opens it, pulls out an air hypo, looks at it for a long moment before saying, no. Crushes it in her cybernetic hand. Can't leave anything to chance today. And she's going to leave the room.
Lucky leaves the room, and what is she wearing? Is she Woman in Black?
She is not in her usual Woman in Black attire. She is in something a little bit different. She is in her typical black combat boots, but she is wearing heavy flak pants.
Nice.
And in addition to that, she is wearing probably, her light armor jack that's stylized as a trench coat, with her classic. Can we say her helmet is in fact her hat?
Yeah, it could be a Kevlar weave with a steel reinforce. Absolutely.
Perfect. Because and it's going to be that I forget the lady's name in Fight Club.
Marla Singer.
Yes, the Marla-esque big floppy hat, or I guess the Lady Dimitrescu.
Dimitrescu, yeah.
Yeah, hat, and then her typical shades.
Nice.
Yep, she descends without using her cane for once. Descends the stairs, sees everybody's here.
I'm gonna wolf whistle at you. Okay.
Oh yeah. She would
Yeah.
look. Yeah.
And probably you see Cash who wolf whistled, and then Trixie who just nods approvingly behind her.
That's my bitch.
There's just the barest hint of a smile, and then turns and probably the first person she would go to is Violet. Probably just walk up to see, says, "All right, you're gonna tie in with us. You know the rules already. Any information is good information."
Kind of nods and goes, "If I may, I have Lieutenant Corporal Amani and Julian as well. I can plug them in if you'd like."
Of course. Any information we can get, the better.
And you get plugged in, and immediately you hear Amani like issuing some orders, and then she goes, "Oh, sorry, channel merge. Well, I'm glad that I have you. So, Lucky, we have 4 lances going into the town, or going into the factory. You are going to be heading the primary lance. You're going to be accompanied by Red Mogul. You're going to be accompanied by Slug 6, and you're going to be accompanied by King Crawler. Those are 3 of our best crews, if I'm being honest. I'm going to be leading the front to the north. That's going to be through tanks. We're going to be making a diversion through Linnaeus. As for the rest of, through Plantage and then Linnaeus. As for the rest of these, they're going to be following behind you. You're going to be making the first right. After that, everyone else is going to be taking subsequent rights. You got 3 more lances behind you. They're going to be primarily light lances, waiting until one of us has breached through walls.
Understood. Alrighty. Julian, your people ready?
Abso-fruitly. We're going to be pushing through the north side of CBS. Once we get through there, we've been told White Wolf isn't going to bother us. We've got some small covering fire and a few surprises for these motherfuckers if they try and sneak up on us. Firepower's good. I'd like to think that homemade explosives can sometimes be better.
Good. We're going to need it. And she mutes herself on the call, turns to everybody in the bar, and goes, "All right, everybody, battle comms. You know the rules."
Yep.
Yeah.
I love the confused look by Trinix.
Yeah.
Like, battle comms, what are those?
Meanwhile,
you were in the meeting.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you get a big thumbs up from Serum. You get a nod from Rodrigo, and that sort of thing.
Yeah. We leave in 5, she says, and that means out the door. And yeah.
Never mind. Go ahead. Never mind.
Oh, okay. You raised your hand. That's why I was waiting.
I did, and I was thinking about something to say, but then I think it might be stupid. It's probably stupid. So never mind.
Is it a question or a comment? There are no stupid questions.
but there are very dumb comments.
It's a question more than anything. I feel like it's something we would have gone over. Okay, so out of character, I have this sniper rifle, and I am not any good to anybody in like up close combat. Did we discuss that I could like find a high place and perch?
Yeah, I mean
yeah, pretty much what's going to happen is we get into this combat. We're going to have some direction, as in we've got NPCs that need to be controlled. We're probably going to use them as a little bit of meat shields, maybe. We also need to conserve them because we got a long ass way to go, though.
Right.
So basically, it's going to be on the fly. We're not going to put you in harm's way necessarily. Okay. If we can help it, right. If they decide to knock down the building you're in, though, that's a problem.
Right, for sure. Yeah,
it's a risk. It's the soldier's
Bring
chance.
a parachute.
Yep.
Right.
I think it's a soldier's chance. So, that being said, what else? Yeah, but no, just say, 5 minutes, battle comms. Probably the last thing she'd do is she would go over to Scav, of all people. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Of all people, Scav, I guess.
Yeah.
But, she'd wrap an arm around him, put a head on his shoulder for a minute.
Yeah, and Scav probably goes, the good guys usually don't die in the book, right?
That's right.
Kind of smiles and goes, well, thank God we're not universally the good guys. I feel like that'd be kind of boring. He kind of nervously chuckles. And you see he's doing that thing he does when he's nervous. He's drumming on the bar, Right. He seems to be going through, like, paradiddles on his fingers right now.
She is going to whisper so that nobody can hear her when she says this. She says,
yeah.
Scav, if I tell you to run, run.
He kind of, he quietly nods. And, at this point, he's looking at Pierre like he really wants a drink. And you can tell Scav's got a little bit of shakes. Not just because he's nervous. Scav is stone cold sober. You don't see him like this ever, So he's a little shaky.
Yeah, and probably it'd just be the last bit of reassurance she would... Mm-hmm. I don't know if this is reassurance, but it would be, regardless of who wins or loses today, the only thing I can't lose here is you.
Kind of smiles, and literally all he does is lean over and, like, gives you, like, a really passionate kiss, and then, like, turns away, kind of blushes a little bit, and continues drumming on the bar.
Well, my job is done. He's an unstoppable superhuman now, and will never be. Yeah,
there you go. God. He's either going to live or die, so you might as well live by the 50-50 as opposed to any sort of metrics.
No, he's unstoppable. He can't die now.
Okay. But yeah. So, okay. Lucky. Oh, yes.
I want to say goodbye to my girlfriend before we go.
Absolutely. Trixie is kind of hanging with you, and as opposed to her normal self, she's really quiet. Like, she's kind of quiet usually, but today she's very quiet, and she's just been kind of very touchy, playing with your hair a lot, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Oh, poor thing. I hate this so much. Like, out character, and I think in character, because she just knows, like, it's
now think about this. It's not just for a day. Imagine this is for months or years.
What do you mean for months or years?
I'm talking about people who actually get deployed.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So acknowledging that, I'm totally, like, I'm present. Like, I am not my usual, like, I'm gonna go do some shit and I'll be right back. Like, I'm very much present in this moment, and I'm trying to be reassuring as best I can without actually knowing the outcome of anything. So it's like, you know, it's going to be fine. It's bound to be fine. There's so many people that are going to be here, and it's going to be fine.
Yeah. And Trixie probably, you know, before you leave, she just like looks at you and goes, "Hey, don't die, okay?
Okay.
No,
I'll do my best.
no, 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 no." And she kind of grabs your face with both her hands and goes, "Don't die, or else you're never gonna get to see me again."
Well, duh, that's what happens when you die. But
And she interrupts you and just like kisses you and goes, "I don't want to hear the story. Just don't die, okay?"
Yes, I will kiss her back. And just like,
Yeah.
just not say anything else because I'm just
Yeah.
gonna ruin the moment.
Yeah. And she kind of, you know, rubs your hair with her hand once, kisses you on the forehead, and goes, "Now go and don't die."
Right. Don't die. That's like the only rule. Got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Poindexter is going to go to the bar
Mm-hmm.
and ask for one of his usual Long Island iced tea.
Of course, Pierre acquiesces.
He will drain it and say, "When this is over, Pierre, could you put one out for me, even if I don't come back?"
He goes, "My friend, drinks are going to be on the house whenever you get back. And my friend, you are going to get back."
Well, just in case,
He
we'll
kind of,
always have Paris.
yes. He kind of chuckles and goes, "I don't know how, but I always walk directly into these."
He'll smile and head out with the rest.
What reference is that?
Casablanca.
Never
That's
seen
a classic.
Casablanca.
My favorite movie.
Hell yeah. That's a good one. Trinix, you know, suzerain kind of finishes, you know, fussing over you, you know, and finally just stands there and goes, "Okay, you've got everything in your med kit. Your shoes are tied and triple knotted. You've eaten lunch. You've drank water. You have another water bottle. You have your gas mask. Do you have your gas mask?" She's like, "Fuck, wait, I never gave you. Sorry, I don't know your birthday, but happy birthday." And she hands you a gas mask.
I don't know what my birthday is either.
She just looks kind of sad at you.
Okay.
She's like, "Well, I guess today's your birthday then."
I don't think I've ever celebrated it.
"Well, happy birthday."
Yeah.
And at this point, she kind of, you know, someone busts into the fucking someone busts into the clinic and is like, you know, they're like clearly bleeding really bad, and they're like, we need help," and she's like, "Fuck, I'll see you when you get back."
Yeah. Well, it's just been a fun little trip. I'll be right back. Have fun here.
She rolls her eyes and gives you a hug, and then sends you off as she immediately turns around as this guy screaming and goes, "Hold on, it's not like you're actually dying. That's not," and then like the door closes behind you. You know.
Fun little trip.
Hey, yeah. Trinix is for sure a mentally sound person.
This is a fun little trip, and Connor's time in North Africa was just a walk in the park.
Oh yeah, no, cause Connor would know how bad Africa was. It's real bad. We'll be able to get into that later, actually, like as in, you know,
if he survives.
Well, I mean, we have another character who may or may not have been in Africa at some point, who's going to be Cameroonian. But anyway,
that person has been server muted for the moment.
Yes.
They were being a loud boy.
Listen, if they want to talk, they can unmute themselves and yodel into their microphone.
That is true.
Yeah, we're not ready. I love how Trinix just sort of trips and falls into good situations. Like, just...
Yeah.
You never met... Actually, you got to see the bad ending for Spate, but before the bad ending, that was Spate 2.
Yeah.
I don't get it. That was
Literally
Spate
family.
2. He walked into Ooster Park by himself. A fucking forest full of fucking like anti-cybernetic crazy people that probably should have killed him, and walked out just fine after euthanizing one of them.
I killed their leader.
I mean,
and walked
requested to, but you know,
that's a detail.
I think the last one is, you know, or well, not the last one, but I think what's Connor look like as he's leaving? You know, as everyone's packing up.
He's sort of looking at everybody as he's going. It's like, oh God, I hope they make it.
Yeah. Actually,
in the background we hear da 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 da.
Right. Scene probably up next to you is Serum. Just like at this point, is like, yeah. So I got the gun and I made sure that it was oiled and I double checked it last night. The wooden furniture is well secured. I've got screws in it. All of those have been double tightened, right? Just because you know what, I'm not planning on taking this gun apart ever, so I just want it to hold together. Yeah, all my FMJs, I cleaned and oiled them so I'd make sure they'd come out of the clips. They only gave me 3 mags. I'm not sure if that's. I mean, maybe I need more. Maybe I need less. I might be able to pick some up on the front. Hey, are you freaking out about this? No, it's just Scene.
Okay.
I mean, you could if you want, but he's saying it to Scene, you know? And he probably looks at Scene and he's like, am I the only one freaking out about this? I feel like I'm the only one freaking out about this.
Scene probably puts out the last of a cigarette and just looks at him. And just like, we'll be okay.
Yeah. He goes, you're right. I flew out of a building that exploded with you guys. If there's anyone I can trust to take me to hell and back, it's probably you guys. Sorry, I'm just not used to this kind of heavy. And he kind of like leans against the bar and takes another deep breath and grabs a beer from behind the bar. Pierre kind of gives him a not a dirty look, but definitely a hey, that's my job kind of look. He pops it open with his thumb because he's got the cybernetic arm and fucking downs a big gulp of it and goes, well, to being heroes, legends, badasses, I don't fucking know. And he like looks at you like as if you have the answer to this toast.
Scene will raise the glass and go, for being dread pirates.
Yeah, he clinks it. He downs the whole thing and crushes it in his hand. There's like glass that gets on the floor. Probably Pierre goes like, hey, what are you doing? And he goes, sorry, nerves, sorry. And he just fucking does like one of these, kind of like waves his hand, you know. And finally, I think 5 o'clock on the dot, or not 5 o'clock, but 6, I guess it'd be 7 a.m. at this point, right? 7 a.m. on the dot hits. Everyone's watch alarms go off. You just hear beeping all around the bar. And Felix stands up, takes a shot that was standing right beside him, and goes, all right, bitches, it's time to fuck some shit up. Let's fucking go. I want to see butts to nuts. Let's get in this fucking van. Let's trash some shit. Let's get some good fucking footage. And then, like, flips the camera and goes, what's up? It's your boy Felix. We're going to go and fuck some shit up, and you're getting a live feed of all of this. We're going to call this one New Human, more like Underground Human. We're workshopping the title. I'm a little tipsy. Let's fucking go, you know.
Yeah,
Connor grabs that camera and just smashes it on the ground. No live feed.
No.
Felix looks over and goes, well, who twisted your testicles? Fucking Scotty.
Well, before he did that, and before the monologue, which was great, when he does the shot, I want to do the shot together. You know, like we go through the shot and then we flip the shot glass upside down on the counter.
Yeah.
And then
probably at the camera being broken, Felix looks at Lucky with the biggest puppy dog eyes of all time, just like
normally you record, you don't do live. I think you know how tactically bad an idea it is to go in with a live feed.
Yeah, you're right. Well,
Do you have an internal that you can record on?
Yes, I do. But he's paying for a new camera.
If we make it out of this alive, I will buy you as many new cameras as you can look at in the next 30 seconds online.
Bitch, you're on.
Does that go for everybody? Do we all get new cameras?
I don't answer that.
And at this point, the door opens, and you guys see one of the Dutchmen and says, Ma'am, you might want to see this.
Shit. All right. What's he throwing at us now? Walking outside.
You walk outside, and you see 3 armored personnel carriers and 25 Scarlattis. The crews of the armored personnel carriers are half hanging out of them, and then all the Scarlattis, as soon as you walk out, just go, woman in black, woman in black, woman in black, and like several of them shoot shots off into the sky, to which all of the pros from 9th Street go, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Fucking, yeah.
She says nothing but holds up 2 fingers like this.
Yeah. Silence.
I'm assuming I would have been given basically comms I can patch them all in.
Yes.
Okay. There's a flicker across her eyes as her internal agent patches all of them in, and she says, I'm just going to say this once. Speeches aren't for us. Speeches are for winners.
Speeches aren't cool.
Actually, they can be pretty cool, but they're only for winners, so...
And she kind of... they all kind of look confused a little bit.
I'm going to send you a message immediately and be like, that's bullshit, Lucky. Just give these fools a fucking speech.
No. Just going to say this once. Speeches... so yeah, speeches aren't for combatants. Speeches are for winners.
And coffee is for closers.
Damn, you got your quota in within 30 minutes. I'm proud of you.
But, she says, be that as it may, look around you. These are your brothers, your sisters, your family. Take care of them and they'll take care of you. Have each other's backs. And whatever you do, don't turn yours on the red eyes. Let's go.
Yeah, and, probably it's the person standing on top of the red APC who goes, you heard the lady, move out! And just, like, immediately, everyone just like, oh, shit, fucking everyone loads in, starts moving down. Dread Pirates, I'm assuming you're all fitting in that van or near that van.
Probably the van, and probably we'll have to end up taking the muscle car, too. There's enough of us.
Shit, yeah. Serum will drive.
Yeah.
Valkyrie's in the van with us, so...
Yeah.
I've got extra seats, so I think I have a total of 8 seats.
Well, that's where...
Two of those will probably be taken up by Valkyrie.
And actually... One of those APCs is the one that Connor's supposed to be with?
So, Connor, you actually know one of these APCs. You weren't assigned to any of them, but you know the crew of them. You know the crew of Slug 6. Slug 6, a green APC. All these are the same White Wolf model of APC. Actually, in your tours in Northern Africa, they actually helped you around Cote d'Ivoire. You were attached to their unit, and specifically, you and them provided fire support for a forward lance team of APCAs.
I'll hitch a ride with them.
All right, hell yeah. You because there's 2 seats per every APC that is free. They've only got 6 passengers out of their 8 in each APC. Yeah, you hop in and fucking you only recognize one of the guys, but it's the driver. He turns around, he goes, "Oh, is that Connor? Connor McGregor?"
Aye.
No shit. I figured that you would have died when they sent you to space. They say empty spaces depressurize real good. Kind of big fucking grin on his face.
Well, it does when their suits get punctured. You gotta protect yours.
He goes, Letting the brain comment slide and going straight to tech. That's about right. How the hell you been, you salty bastard?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah.
Let's get this show on the road. We got a bunch of people to kill.
Feckin' A. And yeah, you guys you guys start punching down the street. Now, who's in the van? Who's hitching rides with APCs?
All of you also have access to a motorcycle you can ride.
Yes, a mini bike. Each of you has a mini bike.
That's pretty fast.
I will ride my motorcycle.
Nice.
Lucky will actually hitch a ride with Scav, probably on his bike.
Yeah, for sure. If you wanted him to drive, he'd be more than happy.
And Scene has
That's
actually changed clothes and is wearing armor now, with a dark red overcoat. Gotta be the
Gotta
Dread
have that.
Pirates.
Oh yeah,
Van.
It's like a trench coat.
some
thing.
Harlock vibes.
Yeah,
Love it.
exactly.
I know what aesthetics you trade on. I know you. Yeah. So, Trinix, what are you doing? Are you in the van? Are you hitching a ride in an APC?
I figured we were taking the van, so I just hopped in the back of the van, sat
Hell
in the
yeah.
back.
Serum probably hops in the van as well. Meanwhile, you got fucking uh uh God damn it, Detective Rodrigo. There we go. You got Detective Rodrigo who's rocking out a fucking his own motorcycle. And then, yeah, you've got Felix, who's probably sitting on top of one of the APCs with his helmet, and he's yammering along to some internal camera, as it's going.
I can't find any special like vision-based gear.
Uh-huh.
Because I was gonna have the helmet that you can get.
Yeah.
The nylon helmet. I was gonna have that essentially be like a motorcycle helmet with the little
Uh-huh.
visor that comes down
Yeah.
with something special on it, but I really can't find anything like other than night vision. So I'll
That's
still have like a motorcycle helmet.
Yeah. There are like thermals and stuff like that as well, but those are in the Chromebooks, I believe. I think the
Okay.
Chromebooks have a lot of external gear in their consumer electronics sections.
That would make sense. I wasn't looking in Chromebooks. Okay.
But yeah. So you guys start riding down, and the first big stop, you guys are going. First of all, you ride APCs through Centrum into 9 Streets. And surprisingly, I mean, passerbys are looking like, what the fuck? It's going down, so the amount of passerbys is not super heavy, but those that see you are like, what the fuck is going on? White Wolf that are around the area are just absolutely not saying a thing. They see, and in fact, probably one of you as you're riding by kind of tips his helmet a little bit, and then Rodrigo kind of slows his motorcycle, shouts something at him. They both kind of chuckle, and then he catches back up with the pack. You know what I mean? You go through 9 Streets. 9 Streets is the least defended you have ever seen it. Like, it is basically a ghost town. There's a lot of kids around here, and a lot of non-combatants, like either injured vets who can't fight anymore, or people who are too young, or people who are just families of these people. Who are kind of hanging around, and they're actually all waving flags and shit like that. It's like a fucking parade, right?
The more you describe this, the more I can't help but visualize in my mind that cutscene from Tip of the Spear. Warthogs lined up all across this plain, driving full tilt. And now I'm just waiting for the fucking ground to fall out from underneath us.
Right? So you guys go through this area.
One thing to say. It's better to burn out than to fade away.
Yeah, and you get a couple woo woo, sort of thing as you guys go past. And Amani, probably on the comms for you, goes or for Lucky goes. It's always a shame whenever people think that they're going to be cheering on a victory, especially whenever we don't know what the outcome is.
Well, I think I've heard it once said that history is written by the winners, so Either we won't have to worry about it, or it'll be written exactly the way we want it to be.
And Julian responds, well, shit, if history's written by the winners, then let's write some history, baby. And yeah, probably about that time, you guys hit the 9 Streets Canal Belt South checkpoint, completely and utterly unstaffed by White Wolf. As you start to drive through this kind of northern corridor here, so you can make your turn to down here, it's quiet. The streets are fucking abandoned. Where this place was once, even during being a combat zone, still pretty bustling, usually had a lot of activity. Just, there were hotspot neighborhoods that were bad, and the rest of it had some safe spots, but those neighborhoods moved. This whole place is a ghost town. Somebody must have got ahead of it and warned a lot of people. You think maybe it was Julian, because this is kind of his stomping grounds right now. But you don't see anyone on your route, um, except for at one point you get to about here, kind of in this northern portion here, this right around here, at this intersection. You guys hear a bunch of fucking revving. Um, you know, and instead of stopping, the APCs, Connor, you probably hear this firsthand. The driver for Slug 6 goes, all right, motherfuckers, time to earn your pay. Guns up, ready up. And you see, like, 4 fucking, like, Outrider vehicles. They're, like, technicals, real shit technicals, kind of careen around a corner and start opening fire. And just immediately, like, 2 of them get blown up by these APCs. Just, like, firing grenades, lobbing them, just toom, 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 toom. And you just see, like, 2 of them blow up. The other 2 start to swerve. One of them pulls down an alleyway from which a massive explosion erupts back out, sending the carcass of this vehicle flying across the street. The other one kind of stops and starts to, like, pull into, like, a construction site, at which point another explosion goes off, and this construction site just collapses onto them. Uh, Julian goes, all right, Amani, we're 2 for 2. You want to start keeping a tally, make this shit interesting? And Amani is like, all right, keep your head about you, Rook. You know. He goes, it's Ren or Sparrow. Not a Rook, though. And you can just hear the fucking smile behind the microphone, you know. But yeah.
Look alive, there could be more incoming.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you guys keep pushing around, and really, that seemed like a well, to put it lightly, a pretty lame intro from New Human. It ends up being this situation where they're like, well, like fucking, like that doesn't feel like a appropriate response from New Human. Something's got to be up. But you guys cut through all of the rest of Canal Belt South, and you have no problems. You get into DePip. As you round the corner in DePip, this usually lively area is again completely empty. Part of your part of your group breaks off. Amani breaks off over here and goes, all right, this is where I stop, and starts to drive into Plantage, right? As for the rest of you, you go into Bijlmer, and your vehicle pulls the first right. As you kind of go down this street, you start to see more presence.
Swivel.
There's some...
Eyes on a swivel.
Yeah.
Or head.
Oh, yeah.
Ground.
Yeah. And you're keeping an eye out, and you're seeing pop-up targets, essentially. Scarlattis, who are walking behind these vehicles, are actually keeping pretty good pace, There's fucking guy comes up here, starts doing small arms fire, bop, 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 right, he's down. Guy comes over there, again, small arm fire, bop, 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 Until finally, you guys get to your initial destination, which is right here. At this point, you hear the driver of Slug 6, whose name, by the way, you would know, Connor, is Angus Poindexter. Probably goes, all right, all non-APC initial crew, dismount, get on your feet, get ready to push into this shite. Don't know what they got on the streets. And we're gonna move over to this map. Now, everybody, your embark zone is going to be behind the first crosswalk here. So go ahead and place yourselves on the map.
Let me just give the long pans so our people know what our... All right, so... Perfect.
Oh, I can't get past these guys.
Not yet. They're taking up the whole street. Right. Do you need a car emblem? Okay. Let me
Essentially
see.
An APC. If you just copy one of the APCs.
Yeah. I'll just give you this. Did that drag onto the? No, it didn't.
That's weird.
Who is that? Oh, that's Marcine. Huh, that is weird that it's doing that. Let's see here. I can do Mooks. No, is it? Where did I put it? There's I had a fucking there we go. It's in my boss NPCs.
There we go. Yeah, perfect.
And then I need to set you up to be twice the scale that you currently are. And give you control. Okay. Let's see here.
Oh, I can't. Right, it's paused.
Scene van is what it's going to be called. Friendly token. It's going to be 2x scale. Vision, light resources. Sheet, close. Okay, update token. And then I think I can assign this to you. Identity.
You can delete that lucky. I think I've got one that works now.
Okay, I can do that. There we go. Scene, this technically represents you. There we go. Scene, update, and then delete this lucky. Okay, right on. And then everybody is going to click on their token, and then they are going to roll for hold on, I can add you to the initiative tracker here.
I think if we just roll, it'll add us automatically. You just have to start combat.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Yeah.
It can add us. We just have to
roll. We need to get Connor and we need Connor and Cash on the map.
Where is the initiative button?
Remind me where the initiative button is.
It's in combat.
Mm-hmm. How do I put my character on the map?
So you're going to
just
grab
like
your character.
20, click and drag.
Click and drag.
Okay. I don't think it's going to add us on until he starts the combat.
No, so what I have to do is I have to add you to the combat tracker.
No, if you start combat, when we roll, it should add us automatically. I think. I don't know. Actually,
I'm on there already, and you need to add 10 to mine.
Wait, where are you?
Oh yeah,
I'm in the 12 areas.
Wait, where?
I am second from the top of the 12 initiatives.
Second from the top.
Weird. Yeah, I automatically added him, but it didn't add Marcine.
Oh,
I see.
Because
you
need to activate yourself as.
I was saying tokens, by the way. I need Connor's token and Cash's token.
My token's
I dropped it on there.
Where is your token? I'm having a hard time finding it. I see you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right there.
What'd you say, Cash?
Yeah, right by mine.
Nothing.
You need me to drag you onto the thing?
No, I just don't have a face.
Oh, how did you fix that, Gunner?
It's no, I don't. You have to go into prototype token on the character sheet, find the picture again, select it again, update the token and then drag the new token out. It's a process.
Can I just not have a face this time?
Yeah, that's totally fine. Okay.
Can you add 10 to my initiative there, Mike?
Yes, I can.
Here.
Let's see
Yeah,
here.
It didn't put me on the initiative, but you need to add 9 to that 14.
Well, hold on, one thing at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Point 2. Okay, so people who... Okay, so there you are. Now you just have to click your roll button there, Lucky.
I already rolled. I have a 16.
A 16? Okay.
Yeah.
So, I don't know why that...
I'll take the 17, though.
I'll give you the 17. Fuck it.
Okay.
Let's see
I also
here.
got 17.
You got 17. Okay, so hold on. Before anyone does anything else. We got that, we got that, we got that, we got that. And he's already on there. Okay, and then I need to toggle combat state. You're all going to be there. Okay, so Trinix, Scene, Tiger.
Valkyrie.
So, huh?
You got her. You got. Okay.
Okay. So, Scene, what was your initiative?
17.
17? Okay.
Valkyrie got 8, but I'm not sure if Valkyrie goes on my turn or up. That's what I'm trying to find it right now.
I think she goes on her own. What did you get there, Pain Dexter?
A total of 23.
23?
Because I rolled 14 and it's plus 9.
Okay. Excellent. And then Trinix, what did you get on your initiative?
Looks like 16.
16? Gotcha. Okay. Excellent. So, now that we are looking, and then Cash, I need to get Cash on here as well. Have you already rolled your initiative?
Yeah, it was 10.
A 10? Okay. Let me real quick. There we go. And then, come on, Cash. There we go. Update combatant for 10. Okay, there we go. Next time, whenever I have you guys drag your things on there, let me just toggle all your guys' combat states first, and then I'll have you roll your initiative. And that'll make it go a lot smoother. So, whatever the case, you guys are looking down this street. Either side is hemmed in and blocked in. You officially cross into the tracks and over the tracks to find yourself on empty streets. As you start to pull forward on the street that you are, it goes from being all too quiet to seeing a target at the front. You see a car followed by a couple other cars that are all lined up. Behind those cars, you guys see someone familiar. Well, at least Lucky, it's familiar to you, and Seen, it's familiar to you. You guys remember all the way back in Van Plan where you had that big dude who had the single chain shotgun and he tried to fuck the van up?
Yeah.
Well, his name was Hogan. And Hogan is back, and he appears to have 2 chain shotguns. And he wastes no time in looking across and going, "Alright, let's fuck that bitch up!" And we are going to start combat. Now, Pain Dexter, you are the first on the combat initiative.
Yeah. I'm going to run ahead. He's
Are
gonna
these
go
alleyways that we can use?
So this alleyway has a fence that you could clear, but these are stairs right here. Like a spiral staircase. This alleyway up here is blocked, but you could potentially get in it. This one's a tight fit. This one's also a tight fit, but you could theoretically get in any of these. It might just take like athletics or busting through a fence if you have unnatural strength stuff.
How far is
What
each
about
square?
what about this doorway over here?
Which doorway? That one?
Yeah.
That would provide half cover, essentially. That would provide half of what a normal concrete wall would consider cover. Each square is a meter.
Okay.
So yeah, he's got to move with 27, so he can make it there.
You got the square set to 5 meters.
Oh, yes, each square is 5 meters. That's my bad.
Oh, each square's 5 meters. Okay,
My
that's
bad.
a lot less.
Which
yes.
So I'm not sure, but Apparently, I can move 465 meters with my car. What it says for movement in vehicles is you take their max speed and times it. If it's in miles per hour, you times it by shoot, I took screenshots everywhere. I just gotta find them. By like, oh wait, it's right here, right? By 1.33 for
Okay.
vehicles.
Okay.
Which I thought is weird. And now vehicles have two numbers. There's top speed and then there's acceleration and deceleration.
Acceleration is how fast you can get up to that top speed.
I would assume maybe instead of the top speed, it means max speed as acceleration.
Yes.
So it can probably only go 50 times 1.33.
Yeah.
So let me do that math instead.
75, roughly.
That's
Or not 75, but like 60.
65.
Something.
It's exactly 65.
I
Yes.
see.
So that makes more sense.
My bad. I didn't have it playing. So, Pain Dexter, it is your go. You now should be able to move your token. That is my bad.
Okay, that would be 25 meters. So that's all he can go.
Okay, right on. So there we go. Begin combat. Next, Connor.
Let me move my people into the vehicle.
Objectives here are twofold. 1, destroy their cover. 2, destroy their leader first.
Okay, that's my move. If I might.
Any eyes on the leader yet?
Big guy with shotguns back
I was like,
here.
probably
Yeah,
chain
he's there.
shotgun McGee.
Yeah, let's see how far away he
I knew I
is.
should have gotten a mortar.
So, you taking a shot there, Connor?
Oh, yeah.
What kind of weapons are they? Is it? Or what kind of weapons does that vehicle have, by the way?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
That's a minigun.
Okay, second question. For Gunner, what was the button we hold to highlight?
Nope, that's a mod. It's not installed in the system.
Oh.
I did not know that was a mod. That's my bad. I thought that pings just naturally came.
Nope.
So, you exactly hit. Yeah.
This guy right here in the middle with the high explosive frag grenade.
Excellent. In a 5-meter radius, 76. So 16 HP. 6 is
all 3 of them.
Yes. So we're just gonna consider that torso, right? Let me see here. Mooks, New Human Bastard.
That's actually their right arm or their
That's
left
right arm. Yeah, you're right. Left arm. There we go. Yeah. So, 16 damage on that. Okay. So, yeah, you blast these guys pretty substantially. Along with that, you hit this cover, and actually that's 16 damage to that. Let me see here. 16 damage to a car body or door. Yeah. You have effectively sundered this cover just immediately. So yeah, you hit them.
What were you
there's
saying,
a
What?
Sorry,
no,
Daniel.
no, we're good.
Okay.
I was muttering.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Sorry.
So let's see here. Okay. Shit. Hold on. Okay, so what happens if I do? Does that mark both of them? And can you guys see those on them?
+4M?
+4M? Okay,
yeah, that's what we can see.
You can see that. Okay. Yeah, whatever. I don't really care if you
and
guys
now
see
Stream
that.
can see it too.
Yay!
Because wherever I'm focused, they're focused.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. So you lob a grenade and it hits them, sunders that cover. So just, instantly fucking blows this car up. And what does it look like as you launch the first fucking shot of this combat?
He fires off the first shot, sees what it looks like, and he's just holding like the Bessie in his one hand, and his other hand pulls out his still good combat effective sunglasses, and he puts them on, and it's like, time to rock.
Hell yeah. All right. Next, as you will notice, all of these guys have names. Fun fact. Like this is Michael Tripodi.
Oh, you must have learned from the hench to mensch school of GMery. in that game, if your characters don't, if your mooks just don't have names, then that means that certain effects just take them out of the combat immediately. It's great.
Oh yeah.
So,
all unnamed. Yep, I remember
Anyways.
that.
1, 2, 3. He doesn't want to leave cover. There's not really a good spot for him though.
Might I ask
Mikhail
what that random
Tripodi.
cyber arm is?
That
That's
is
Dexter.
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's right. I was like, there's just a random cyber arm laying on the ground.
So Michael Tripodi is going to bust into a full run. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, and then he's going to get over here, and he is going to make a athletics to get over that fence, which he succeeds. 20. So he ducks over there, and actually, while he's doing that, he's going to wing a shot. He's going to have a pretty bad chance to hit it, but there's no point in him not. You know what I mean? He might as well. So let's see here. He's going to do that. He's not going to do full auto. He's going to do a 3-round burst. And he is going to be running. Fast draw, turning to face. Range is medium, it looks like. There we go. No aim. So yeah, let's see it. None of those hit. But yeah, he runs across, wings a couple shots at these guys, misses all of them, and yeah, he's over there in that fenced off area now.
Good.
So next, that brings us to Detective Rodrigo.
Detective Rodrigo Montoya.
Yeah, right. Let's see here. What's his movement? Ah, good. He has a movement of 30. He's going to shore up to that spot, and then he's going to pull up over here, and then walk by you, Connor. And he's gonna have his shotgun out right now, and you're gonna see that one of the rounds he's loading in is a thermite shell. As he just looks over and goes, "Good hunting."
You too.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh yeah. Next is Serum. Serum's not going to try and play anything fancy. He's just going to sidle up over here. They don't have cover, so he effectively isn't caring too much about cover. And he's actually going to fire. And he's going to specifically fire at this guy here. He's going to fire his Kalashnikov. He's going to 3-round burst. He's going to take 1 round of aiming. He's going to take the -3 for doing an extra action. And that's all he needs to do. Wow, 3 of 3. 7 and 19 in the torso, 14 in the right leg. That's going to be a stun and a death save for this guy.
Yeah, so, go Serum.
Let's see him here. Up. Sorry, I need to re-roll that with the new things. So he succeeds the stun and the death, but that's only
fine.
Just.
That's fine.
Actually, wait a minute.
Succeed the stun.
He doesn't?
No, you have to roll under the
Under. Oh shit.
So he's stunned. He made the death save.
Yes. Okay. So let me real quick give him a because they're all the same character sheet. So this guy is at 9, and that's one thing that I do miss from Roll20, which is make token unique. That was nice.
Right click it, you should see the hit point totals. You should be able to manually adjust for each token.
So I'm kind of seeing that, but it still looks like it's for the same, like it's, identity. Link actor data. Oh, if I hit link, if I turn off link actor data, okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay. So he's stunned. He's not going to be able to do anything next turn. Okay. Lucky. It's your go.
All right. Remember, we all have comms. We can all communicate on our turns and probably off our turns too, because
Yes.
we do that or we die. She's gonna hedge her bets that her sniper rifle has a bit longer range than the chain shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since the sniper rifle can touch a kilometer away, and this is 250 meters, thereabouts. I need to actually Oh, come on, I can't. There we go.
He will be behind cover, just to let you know.
You think I care about cover?
That's fair. So 280 meters, it looks like.
Yes, 280 meters.
Oh yeah.
So especially since her first round in the chamber. Come on, there we go. Nope, that is the wrong. I have so many notes, it's not even funny. Okay. The first round in that is an API armor incendiary. Yeah, armor piercing incendiary. So it acts as normal AP ammo. So
yep.
The armor, his
one of our
players.
One of our players is intimately familiar with API rounds.
Yes. But if the bullet penetrates its target's armor, it does an extra 1d6 damage on the first turn, and 1d6 divided by 2 damage the second turn. And if I hit anything flammable, there's a 50% chance I ignite it. So say if I shot him in the chest through 2 cars.
Okay. These are armor cars, so they're going to have slightly better defense, but you've got API, so you've got a really good shot of busting through them.
Let's see. Unless I just want to call a shot for his head.
You could.
Do it. Do it. I would love to see that, just a pop beginning of combat. Boss down.
If you call a shot, how does that work?
It's just a minus 40 or penalty, or minus 40 your roll, pretty much.
Yes.
If you
call a shot...
Go ahead,
yeah.
Sorry.
If you call a shot, essentially it adds a minus based on where you're hitting. And on top of that, it does, like if someone has, like an arm that is unarmored, you might want to shoot for that arm specifically because it, will do more wounds to them.
Got it.
Now, somebody remind me, if I choose not to move, can I use that movement to aim and then fire, or no?
Brian question.
Yeah, it's a Brian question.
Sorry, what was the question?
I would normally let a bonus of 1 from aiming.
Yeah, so
is that
if
the
you
equivalent
move...
of 1 round of aiming?
Yeah.
Basically, I'm choosing. If I choose not to move this turn and instead just turn that into an aim, and then can I still fire?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So 1 round of aiming, you get 2 actions, right? That could be a move and a shoot. That could be an aim and a shoot. That could be a move and an aim.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff it could be.
Okay, so he is technically medium range for me, which is less than 500 meters.
Nice.
1 round of aiming, because I choose not to move. I am not going to pick a target, like a choice to aim at. Yep, I don't need any other modifiers. I rolled a 22.
And were you going for his head?
I did not pick because I actually would have missed. So
I think you did hit his head though.
Nope, that's the right leg.
That's right leg. Okay. Yeah, so you blast his right leg, and that's for 39 damage.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
So that's not API, so you have to have that for armor piercing.
Okay.
But you also have his armor.
Okay. Yeah. So, going through.
Okay. Hold on. I just read it again. It acts as normal AP ammo. The armor SP is halved, but so is damage versus flesh. So if I hit something Borgware, no, it's full damage.
Yeah. So you hit him with 19 through this car. Go ahead and roll me a D2. You can choose high or low for the car lighting on fire.
I'll do highs.
Highs? You hit left leg or right leg?
Oh, I can
it
choose
doesn't
leg?
matter.
Yeah.
Well, so you hit 10. Was that left leg or is that right leg on the
That's
chart?
right leg.
That's right leg? Okay, so if that did, it did not light the car on fire, but if it did, you would have lit the minigun car on fire.
Well, it did not light the car on fire.
Unfortunately. So you're still doing 19 AP damage to him, which is going to, in the right leg, so his armor is counted as half?
Yes, his armor is counted as half.
Yeah, and that is a Borg leg. He is not wounded, but you fucked that leg up real bad. As in, like, physically he is not wounded, but that leg has taken damage.
That's fine.
Yeah, the leg has, I believe, an SPD of, yes, 20. So you did take half of 20, because it has an SPD and an SP of 20.
Now I have another question for Brian.
Yeah.
Does aiming roll over between rounds?
That's a good question. It does?
It does.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Because you only have standard your 2 actions.
Okay.
And you can't... Aiming can't be pushed like you can take extra shots.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
It only is the 2 actions.
Yes.
So if you aim for 2 rounds, and then the next round aim for a third action, then fire, then you got your 3 rounds of aiming.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's good.
All right. Excellent. So, yeah, that leg is on its last legs. Yeah. So, is that your turn?
That will be my turn.
All right, scene. Not a lot you can do right now. Do you want to wait or do you want to take a turn?
So right now, all we have facing us is guys with guns.
Yeah.
And a minigun.
Yeah.
No laser targeting rockets, no heat-seeking rockets I can see.
Not at the moment.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Just gonna keep my hand on the button and wait.
Okay, so you're gonna hold your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Next is a
essentially, I've got smoke launcher, I've got flak, I've got laser dispersing smoke. Got a lot of defenses I can deploy if needed, but beyond that, yeah.
I like
that.
My
crossbow range is 100 meters. That's extreme. I'm not shooting.
So, this guy is going to open up on King Crawler, the golden painted one, with an XM214 microgun, full auto. This counts as close range for this. Going to do 1 round aim. And let's see it. Okay.
53 of 500 hit.
So that's 68. I don't think any of that is enough to pierce the armor of this thing because this thing has a pretty high armor.
What's the AP?
Also, it was greater than 150 meters.
Oh, it was? Okay.
225.
Thank you. I can re-roll that actually.
I don't know. I mean, that's fine.
No. You're right. I should re-roll it. At medium.
5.
There we go.
Oh wow. Okay, never mind. That's
However, I did not roll with aim, but sure. The AP on this thing is, I believe. No, I need to pull up the sheet.
There's a glitch there because it does -50. It does plus/minus. Yeah, if you look at the attack, it does 4 + 5 + 5 + -50.
That's because with auto fire after close range incurs a -1 penalty per bullet.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay, so
yeah, so
Jesus,
that it doesn't have AP either. So
it's
yeah,
just
none
pelleting.
of those hit. You know, you see a spray of 50 rounds just like blast at you guys. You hear the weep, you know, that sort of
500
thing.
fired. That's terrifying.
I think I hold on. I will be back in a minute.
Uh-huh.
I will do a thing. Just continue.
That is
Meanwhile,
terrifying.
Trinix, what are
Stay
you doing with
stay
your
behind
turn?
cover, Trinix.
I was
Stay
gonna
behind
move.
the APCs.
I was gonna move down here, and that was it.
Okay,
Okay, that's fine.
right on. What are you freaking out about there, Scene?
500 fired bullets.
Uh-huh.
That's an enemy gun.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Yeah, it's not
All
crazy.
those hits. If we get within range of that,
Oh
Uh-huh.
yeah. Why do you think my first goal was destroy cover? Second
Yeah.
goal, kill the head guy first.
I'm just
Yeah.
mildly terrified.
Okay. The scary thing is Connor could survive all those hits.
Jesus. Next is this new human bastard. He's going to run to over here, and then he's going to climb up on here, and he is going to spend his turn taking a long range shot with his Colt M16A1. He's going to fire a semi auto. He's going to fire at probably at you, Connor, because you're scary as fuck. He doesn't get an aim. In fact, he gets the -3 for running and firing. Oh, there's a tick box for that. Perfect. And he is at long range. He's gonna fire, and he does not hit. You
Horribly.
see, huh?
He misses horribly.
Yeah. You actually hear the shot ping off of King Crawler over here. And you hear a God damn it, stopped firing at my APC over the radio. And that's gonna move to Cornelia Marin, who's going to start moving up. Actually, I think a lot of these Scarlattis are probably gonna hold their turns until their respective APCs push forward.
That would be a good idea.
And I think that's what I'm gonna do. Next is this new human bastard right over here. He is going to probably just peek a long range shot from over this. So he's also gonna fire his Colt M16. He's gonna fire at you as well, Connor. Long range. No, he actually does get an aim. Oh Jesus Christ!
Yikes.
So
Yeah,
I don't know how
good
loud
news.
that. I don't know how loud that was, but
That was
loud
reasonably loud. So I have good news for you guys. This Colt M16A1 is kind of shit. He points his gun over, and it misfires and shears the brass onto the ground, and he like looks at it and goes, "Motherfucker!" You like hear that from across the battlefield as he starts punching his fucking assault rifle.
actually, no, we don't. We hear the sound of.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Now, is that
Save
from
that
an
for every
actual
time I
mini
fire it.
gun, or is that from the A10?
That's a good question. That actually does sound more like an A10 Warthog.
It does sound like an A10.
It is an A. Yeah, it's a GAU 30.
Ah, yep.
Nice, love it.
But yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
God, oh my god, I was gonna say Liv Moss, and then I was like, maybe not.
So,
Glad you did.
one thing I just read about hit locations. If it's behind a piece of cover, I guess you have armor penetration. For anyone else that can't pierce through cars, if it's a hit location that doesn't make sense, you just re-roll it.
So if it's behind cover, you don't re-roll it. What you do actually is you compare it to the cover, the cover's armor score. Essentially, it has an SD. or an SDP.
It says if a character is standing behind a low wall, a roll of 7 to 8 right leg, it's pretty silly. Ignore it and re-roll. Because you actually
Where is
still
that
hit.
from?
Page 100 of the core rulebook. I was trying to figure out where a
Weird.
list of the core hit locations are because you rolled the hit, so you do hit. But if you were to hit a wall and have a chance of not going through that wall, it wouldn't make sense because you did
That's
already roll
okay.
the hit.
If for not having a chance to go through that wall, that
Right.
makes just
Yeah,
fine
yeah. That's what I said. For
sense.
Lucky, who could
But
just
Yeah.
pierce through fucking cars, it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
or yeah, or even if it is like at like a concrete barrier or something, or a car, these things do have reasonable SDPs, right? Um, like it'll still hit that thing because they're taking advantage of the cover. You know what I mean? Um, but like if it's like a building, yeah, no, I'm not gonna fucking be like, oh yeah, you hit the building. Let's see if you can punch through 100 SDP with one round. No, fuck that. But if it's like a car or something, yeah, I'm gonna roll the SDP, you know, because that's the whole point of cover. Um, is that right, Brian?
Yeah, this is weird.
Yeah, that would make more reasonable sense.
Yeah. So
'Cause
cover.
yeah,
Oh, go
quite
ahead.
honestly, if you're firing downrange, unless you're
Yeah.
actually aiming to hit a particular part,
Yeah.
bullets are going to hit cover.
Yeah. No, because otherwise cover doesn't have a point. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
I
figure
am
out.
gonna rule it that way, even if that's not directly rules as written, because that's I was watching a couple videos on how to run combat,
Yeah.
and pretty much all of them were saying roughly that's like the way to do it typically.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm looking at the rules and there's like no good description on how cover should work.
Right,
There,
exactly.
there are some things even in like Morgan Blackhand's stuff, like the street weapon stuff. Some of the rules I'm just like, huh, that's kind of lacking. Okay, we'll figure it out as we go along, I guess.
Right.
But yeah,
Um But yeah, so anyway, it is Scav's turn. Scav is gonna run over here, not get in Red Mogul's way, because I just realized that Slug 6 down here is not gonna be able to move forward. So it'll fire its grenade launcher, hoping that it hits. Um, but yeah, so Scav's gonna move over here. He's gonna wing a long range shot at this guy. So let me pull that up here. PC or NPCs, scav. I could have just double clicked on him. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm a bad DM. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so one round aim, semi-auto, long range, uh, and that's it. Let's see if, of course, it doesn't fire. Semi-auto, long range, one round aim. God, why does it do this? Hold on. Let me real quick do a thing because I'm pretty sure this usually fixes it. Do that. And then let me try it. Okay, so that'll roll that. That's not what he's doing, but that'll roll that. Let me real quick get a little thing here going on. There we go. Zappa's fucking with my shit. Okay, so let me try this one more time. Sorry, guys. You expect the macros to work, and then all of a sudden they just choose to not work. There we go. End range. Long. There we go. Fucking hell. Okay. All that effort for him to miss. Yeah, he fires and he misses his round there. Um, next comes to more of these guys. Um, let's see here. Slug 6 is going to fire its grenade launcher, which I need to do real quick. Let me go to the Mooks, 9th Street Goon, gear. Oh, shucks. I didn't put the grenade launcher on there. So let's see here. It's going to be a heavy weapons roll. 15 is not going to be enough to hit that, but it gets another shot. And then it's also going to have a scatter on that. So it's going to fire 2 rounds of heavy weapons. Heavy weapons guy. There we go. Another heavy weapons roll. There we go. That one hits. So, my grenade scatter chart, it's going to be /R1d10, 4. Okay, and then I roll a d10 for distance, so it's going to go...
Dummy goat, huh?
diagonal. Yes, so, they are technically White Wolf goats. Those character
gotcha.
sheets do not actually link up to the characters themselves.
Makes sense.
So I named them dummy.
Are they dummy thick?
Yes, they actually are. You would know that the White Wolf goat is a heavier variant than the APCs that were stolen from White Wolf by the other guys, by New Human. In fact, they have big ass reactive plating all over them.
I do, in fact, like to think that the reason everyone was looking at us in Centrum is because we marched through Centrum just in this formation. And they're looking at us like, hey, dipshits, you're on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. All right.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that was a ride.
Yeah. So that blew up this area. And then these guys are going to take... What is my damage for a standard 40mm high explosive grenade?
7.
High explosive space modulator.
Thank you. 7d6, you said?
Yes.
6. That one landed. Ah, shit. There we go. 76. Okay. That's 23 points of damage. That is enough to kill all of these guys. So,
oh shit.
Yeah. So let's see here. You've got dead, and then
oh, you can actually click the little skull next to them on the combat tracker, and it puts a big skull on them.
Yeah, but I have to do it from these tokens specifically because of the way that the tokens are set up, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have to like make them unique essentially. So yeah, these guys are dead. Because at this point they went into Mortal 3. They do not have enough. They couldn't pass essentially a Mortal 3 check. For all intents and purposes, they're dead. So yeah, Slug 3 fires off 2 grenades. One of them blows up a chunk of this building. The other one just instantly ices like 3 fucking dudes. They're just like, oh, good, you know. But yeah, let's see here. So, and of course you hear Angus from the back. Alright, that's a good shot. Don't get it up to your head. So yeah, next is more of these guys who are gonna wait for King Crawler to move forward. King Crawler is going to roll up this way, and King Crawler is going to fire a grenade right here. Actually, probably try and blow up this car right here.
The one with the minigun.
No. Yeah, they would shoot at the one with the minigun.
They would get orders to target the minigun.
Absolutely. So let's see here. Couple heavy weapons checks here. Let me see here. 9th Street Goon.
And remember, with grenades, just because you miss doesn't mean you miss.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Let's see here. So,
Close only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and thermonuclear weapons.
Well, these are hand grenades.
How close is that? That's 200 feet away from it?
Yep.
Or 200 meters? Yeah, okay. So that's going to be medium range. First one misses, second one hits. So let's see.
The first one
here.
deviates.
Yes, the first one deviates. Let's see which way it deviates. 1d10.
What'd you roll?
It deviates, what is that? Bottom left.
What's the number?
2.
Yep, bottom left. Yep.
Yeah, so bottom left. So it was centering it right here. So it's bottom left by 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's another explosion on this
20
building.
Meters. That would be...
Yeah.
So it's not 4 squares, it's 4 meters.
4 meters? That's it?
Yeah, that's what the chart says.
Oh, damn. Well, this would have blown them up anyway. But yeah, okay. Time to roll 14d6.
Coat the screen.
So,
Oh
I think it's safe to say that this car right here, which has an SDP of 40, is destroyed.
Does it explode too?
You know what? That's a great question. Let me D20. Well, that would kill the minigunner anyway, because again, this is just so much damage that it'd be impossible to comp for. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the minigunner is dead. Let me see about the guy hiding behind the car, because let's see if this car explodes.
Each of these squares being 5 meters means the most that one of these grenades can deviate is 2 squares.
Damn. That's pretty good. So, let's see here.
Man, we should have stuck Cash in there with the fucking minigun. Oh, you rolled a 2? That's fine. Just roll deviation.
Yeah, with the fucking grenade launcher. Let's see here. So, I'm gonna say that the car doesn't explode, but the cover is for sure sundered. This car just fucking gets a huge divot out of it, no longer offering this guy cover here, and disabling this minigun up here. Did I fucking... I meant to make this guy unique. And then, kill him.
I don't know about you guys, but the soundtrack is bumping.
What are you on? Because I'm on Caramel Dancing.
Really? The caramel? Church of Hell.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm. I'm on Futurelessness.
Oh, hell yeah.
Now all I need is some 1-800-PAIN.
Right. There we go. Now I'm on School of Death. Who'd we lose? Welcome back.
Danielle.
Alright, let's see here. Next on the initiative tracker is going to be Cash. Cash,
Hello.
welcome to the combat. How you doing?
Thank you. Hi. Glad to be here. Very excited. Who's alive?
Who's alive on the enemy side or on your side?
No, on the enemy side. Is this guy alive?
This guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy, and this guy. So mainly this back row is still alive. And in fact, you probably hear this shotgun guy over here just screaming like, "Stay in fucking line!"
Got it. I don't like the screaming. I'm gonna shoot him.
Shoot the screaming.
I'm not gonna move. I have line of sight to reach him, even though he has cover.
Take it in action. Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna from that angle, you're gonna be hitting that pink car. However, if you aim for his head or his torso, you won't have to deal with that cover.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can handle the -4.
Yeah, go for torso. I think that's a -2.
I think so.
So he's medium range. I'm gonna take a round to aim.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
I am firing in semi-auto. I don't have any extra modifiers.
Let's see here. Yeah, you hit him. You hit him and you do 16 damage to the chest. Your weapon is not armor piercing though. Yeah. You see a slug hit his chest, and through your kind of heads up display scope, you see it just has in the upper right hand damage minimal.
Okay. That's okay. By the way, in my HUD, there are 3 digits, like up at the very top right. And that's my kill count. And I'm sad that it's still at 0.
It's 0, 0, 0. Yeah, yeah.
Still at 0, 0, 0. And I'm like, son of a bitch. And I guess that's my turn. I don't think I can do anything.
All right.
I
Excellent.
didn't think about armor piercing rounds. I wish I had.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, there aren't really any armor piercing rounds on the battlefield for you. Most of them are AK rounds. Your round is a bit longer than an AK round.
I've actually got a question for you.
Yes.
Did I penetrate his armor?
You did.
Okay. He takes an extra 1d6 damage, by the way.
Okay, go ahead and roll me that 1d6.
Yeah, and then he's going to take it when it comes around to my turn again.
4. Nice.
That's
okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
Nice. You
it doesn't
you
say
have
what kind of damage, so
it's fire damage. Which let's see here, because yeah, I've been working with API rounds. It does that much fire damage. Let me see real quick about a stun save for him.
I just realized. Oh, okay.
Let's see here. Ah, yeah, he's fine.
He's fine.
I think, right, Brian?
Even rolling a 10, yeah, he's fine.
Oh yeah, even rolling a 10 because he's only on light.
Whee!
Yeah. So, next is how many of these guys? We've got. I need to check out. Michael Tripodi is fine. You guys are up there. You're down there, aren't you? No, you're down there. Sorry, I gotta see who I've skipped over. So there's you, and then you, and then you. So basically, this whole group, they're gonna move up. There we go. Because all their initiatives are essentially in that row. Let's see here. So now we've got these guys up here. And I think that for the moment, because there is no cover available to most of them, I think most of them are going to pass their turn till the very end so they can take up more defensive positions. But these guys are all going to fire semi-auto. So we're going to get 6 semi-auto shots. We're going to start firing at this guy. And we're just going to keep going down the line because he has no cover right now. So let's see here. Mashtikov, AK, semi-auto, no aim, range, long, and I just need to do that a whole bunch. Or not. That's 16, and that ablates his armor. 1d6. That ablates 2 points of his armor as well. So that's 1 of those, which brings him to fucking hell. That brings him to critical 1. Holy shit. Let's stun death save him.
Who are they shooting?
They're just shooting at this random new human guy over here.
Okay.
Yeah, so first one hits him hard. He passes his stun save. But still, like, Jesus Christ. We're gonna get another shot on him. Because, you know, a whole bunch of guys who can shoot should shoot. Long range, no other modifiers. That one does not hit. So 3. Number 3, long range. That is a hit for enough to scoop this guy's right arm off. So he's dead. Good job, Scarlattis. Let's see here.
You can do it.
Yeah, right? Amen. No. I gotta fucking link actor data. Oh. Okay. No. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is a fucking massacre right now, which is good for you guys. So now we're gonna have 3 more shots from the Scarlattis, and they're gonna start going left to right, or top to bottom now. They're left to right. So they're gonna have to contend with cover on these, but they've got FMJs, so it's pretty good. Okay. Semi-auto. No aim. Long range. Hit? No hit. Yeah, at this range, they have to roll a 10. They've done pretty good so far. Long range. Jesus Christ. That still doesn't hit, though. And then, one more. Semi-auto. Long range. Yeah. So these guys start to move up in a block formation and start firing. 2 of them cooperate on killing a guy who's got some nice cover he's gripping. So, moving along, we've got these guys. So we go to this guy right here who is very close to dead, but no. Oh no, he hasn't taken any damage. That's the generic new human. Sheet. That is that. But oh wait, sorry. Hey, come here. Come here. Yeah, I know. You're hungry. No goal. Okay, so I digress. He's gonna take a long range shot with his actually no, this would be a medium range shot at this point. He's gonna do a 3-round burst. He's gonna be targeting. Nope, that's a long range shot. So he's gonna be targeting this middle Scarlotti, or no, this far right Scarlotti here, this top Scarlotti. Um, no aim in particular. Does get 1 round of aiming. Let's see it. No hits, 3 rounds, fire out into that area. Let's see here. Trust me, guys, this is difficult. We just haven't got to it yet. He's dead. Red Mogul's turn. Okay. Red Mogul is going to pull up this away. And we are going to skip back ahead to that guy who's dead. Felix's turn. Felix is going to run up here and get some good camera angles. I don't think he's too concerned yet with fighting back. And now we get Hogan. Hogan is upset that you shot his leg. Hogan is going to leap onto this building with a jetpack. That is Hogan's turn.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see here. So, next
he
is
in
this
cover now?
Yes. He is in what I would consider full cover.
That's fine.
Let's see here. So next is this new human guy right here. He's going to try and make a long-range shot at the same Scarlotti with the Colt M16A1, 3-round burst, 1-round aim, long range. Okay. None hit. That's fair. Okay. So, next things next. I'm going to move all these Scarlottis accordingly. These guys are just going to move in a block formation up to... Well, they can't move all that way. They're going to move up to here. There we go. And we are back to the top of combat. Payne Dexter, what you got for me?
Payne Dexter is going to be moving...
Sorry, hold on. What do you say, Daniel?
Is my mic constantly transmitting something? It's been on. It won't.
No.
Okay.
And we haven't been hearing anything.
Okay, cool. It's just been lit up this whole time. Like, what the heck's going on?
Yeah, no, you're good.
Yep. But, Payne Dexter is going to do an end run to behind the red vehicle and uses his cover.
Nice. Excellent.
And,
all right.
That's his full movement.
Don't
so
throw away
that's it.
your shot. Oh, okay.
Oh no, he's a pistol guy. 50 meters is his range.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. At least this first. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Right. So, next is going to be Michael Tripodi here, who's considering himself a bit of a hero, as he runs up here.
Why did
I'm
you
sorry.
skip over me?
My bad. I'm sorry about that. Go ahead there, Connor. I have my initiative
Destroy
tracker
his
all
cover
wrong.
so I can finish him.
So Connor.
Like, can I see him?
See which one?
Hogan.
Hogan? From where you're at, you can see like
can
the
I see his
quarter.
Can I see his head?
You can see his head.
Okay, that's all I need to do.
Let's see here.
Because I let the one gun drop to its sling on my arm, and I pulled the rifle out from the back.
Knock his block off.
Also, side note, thank you, D&D Randy, for the raid with a party of 11. Yes, we are playing some Cyberpunk 2020. This is a big-ass combat that we've got going on. Probably the biggest I've ever run. And, please enjoy. Sorry, continue. Woo! Yeah? You.
That's 27 AP to the head, so his armor is half, and then it's full damage all the way through because it's a high explosive and 8.
Oh my god.
So here's what happens.
Legendary resistance?
No, shut
There's
up.
no fucking legendary.
So here's what happens. You take aim. You see this fucking Hogan jump up, and this guy's a fucking hoser. He's all tech, no talent. And you can recognize that, because you're all talent. You see him jump up, you lead him with acumen, you wait till his head turns right towards you, his big borged out head, and you pop it like a fucking balloon as Hogan instantly slumps onto the ground dead.
Wow. I'm jealous.
So,
that's 10d10. I only have.
Does he fall off the building? Because that would be cool if he fell off the top of the building.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
no, he absolutely.
That's 8d10. That's 8d10. 8d10. That thing rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, it says 10d10 on the attack roll.
Oh, the attack
Oh,
roll.
my bad. No, my bad. It's never mind. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
8d10. Yeah, that's fucking great.
So
and the hilarious thing is, this thing has a mile range on it.
yeah.
Headshot.
So that was close range fire.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed. I'm like, hey, why is your to hit so low? Oh.
Yeah. Side note, for those raiders, there is a playlist in the description. It's a Spotify playlist. I highly recommend it for this. I put it together myself. It tries to capture the vibe that we're going for, especially with this combat. So check that out. Yeah.
And it rocks.
Thank you. I've put a lot of hours into it. So Hogan, his head explodes, and you see the slow slump as he comes hurtling to the ground with a thud. The other new human guys who see him look and then look at each other and promptly essentially shit their britches.
I was about to say, how does morale work in Cyberpunk 2020?
Are
There's no
they wearing
established
their
system.
brown pants?
Yes, some of them are luckily wearing their brown pants. Some of them, because they're full Borg legs and shit, have no pants on.
Oh my god, pooping oil.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, you see, there might be a bit of an oil slick behind these cars. So, yeah, that happens. And that's gonna move the turn to Michael Tripodi. Michael Tripodi's gonna fall back in. I'm gonna give him that fucking athletics roll again. I don't know why I had him hop over that when I had no idea that. Okay, see you in a little bit. Had no idea that was going to happen, but it's totally reasonable. What's
happening there, guys, is if you have a token selected when you type in chat, it word bubbles.
Yeah. So, Tripodi's gonna hop over here, and he's gonna run behind Red Mogul, and that's gonna be his turn. Detective Rodrigo is going to look and go, you know that there was God damn it.
I unselected it, still doing it.
Yeah. So Rodrigo actually looks over at Conor McGregor and goes, you know, there was a 1500 Eddie bounty on that guy.
On his head?
Yeah. Kinda. Then looks over at Serum and goes, does he know there was a 1500 Eddie bounty on that guy's head? And Serum...
Well, he ain't got no head no more.
Right? And Serum's gonna take his turn. And Serum is going to, now redoubled with rejuvenation, gonna run up here. And he's actually gonna take a fire. No aim, but also he doesn't have to do the run thing. So let me run his AK-47. No aim, range, long. And he's gonna fire. And that is going to not hit. Long range is not great for him. He pings around off of this thing right over here.
Well, he's rolling with like no bonuses.
Yeah, no, I know. It's because long range and he doesn't have rifle skills.
Oh.
Yeah. They handed him an AK and went, shoot it. And then he went, duh, okay. he's used to using a shotgun, which requires little to no skill.
Is he exposed?
He is, yes.
He would definitely get a quick scold over the comm saying,
Yeah.
"What are you doing out of cover? It's a bad idea."
Yeah, he probably doesn't respond to that. Yeah, and it's your turn, Lucky.
I think since you've decided to switch to the lightning, I'll switch to the thunder. As she pulls the grenade launcher from her, off the sling off her back.
Right.
No aim because she switched and she's not moving, but that's fine. We're going to... Okay, so the first up is my favorite.
Yeah.
All right, how far away are we? 200 meters, I thought it was?
Somewhere around there.
Let's find out because
Whee!
I can't read that. How much does that say?
That's 270, roughly.
Ooh, actually, I can't reach that far. Whoops. Yeah, I was gonna say it's... Actually, hold on. No, that's long range for me. I can do that.
Yeah, long range ain't bad.
Nope, I'm not gonna be aiming at a head. I mean, worst comes to worst, I'm off by 2 squares. No aim. Yeah. And we're going to launch as a jet of white phosphorus leaves her grenade launcher. That is miss, so it's gonna deviate.
Let's see, yeah, go ahead and roll me that.
6.
So that's keypad 6. Yep, they do it keypad style. Cool.
Okay.
I just realized that. So it deviates keypad 6 by how many?
Ooh, the full 2
by
squares.
10.
It was... Oh, I didn't... How do I show you where I was aiming? But
just go ahead and hover over it.
Right here.
Yeah, right here. So it lands right here then.
Okay.
Okay,
and
perfect.
Problem with white phosphorus. No, it's anyone within 10 meters of the explosion.
Nice.
They are now on fire for 46 for the next 3 turns.
So these vehicles are pretty well armored. Does light phosphorus damage them at all?
Not the vehicles, no.
Okay. But this one's destroyed mostly?
Yes, that one is no longer viable cover. Lucky, I'm going to save you the trouble because these guys 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, they're in Mortal 2, so let me do their stun deaths.
They fail.
Yeah, he fails his
stun.
Oh. So he's stunned. Yeah. And then the one below him also fails his stun. So both of these guys are stunned. Let me just
there's just one guy that's just left.
Just a big white poof.
Yeah.
As these guys are now coated in sticky, burning white phosphorus. War crimes.
Yeah, no, it's not war crimes. If you know,
it's not a war.
It's not a war.
It's not a war. It's a special military
Yeah.
It's not a war crime if it's not wartime.
It's a big gang fight.
Wow, I should probably shut up. Someone will send someone after me.
But yeah, so those two are stunned, which really sucks for them. Scene?
Now, so this car moved up. Did these guys move up with us so I can get
through? They did, yeah. So the only issue that you have is maneuvering, because these guys have maneuvered as far as they can.
Wait, these guys?
Yeah, they've moved as far as they can for right now.
They were like right here.
Yeah, they don't move very fast.
Yeah, they were here to here.
What is their movement? That's so low.
Let's see here. Their movement is 20.
20. Yeah, 20.
So rounding down, their movement is 20.
Isn't that? I feel like I should be. I thought it was 3 times your movement in meters.
Remember,
yeah, but
each square is 5 meters.
Right.
Yeah. So that's their run speed, and then they fired their guns. So they didn't like move up. They like moved up and fired.
Yeah, so I can't do anything again.
You could always move up to get a little closer in range.
I mean, there's really not much else. I was hoping to get up next to Serum, but
I hear you. I hear you.
they're all just
Yeah.
cock blocking me. Can I
They
just
don't
run them
have an
over?
option. You could run them over if you want.
I was gonna say what is it doesn't count because he's a vehicle, but remind me, can you move through friendly cover,
Yes.
friendly space? Okay.
Yeah, you can move through friendly space.
Not that's a little different for vehicles, I feel.
No, yeah.
Yes,
You
it's
ran
much-
them over, you would run them over.
The whole team is just blocking me in.
Don't worry. Next map they should thin.
Wow.
So okay, Trinix, it's your go.
Trinix, you're muted. And you're gone.
Oh no! We lost Scott! He's back!
You're muted, Scott. No, you're not.
Brains. So computer crash, but I'm gonna move forward the same amount, but along the building.
Okay. Let's see. What is your movement? Do you want me to move you for you because your computer crashed, or?
Yeah, I think it's only like I can move 5 squares.
Yes. So yeah, I moved you right up right on that building, right next to Slug 6. Don't worry, Daniel. Slug 6 has been in the same boat because Connor moved in front of it, so now it can't really do anything. Next is this new human guy. Yeah, he's gonna take a full move and run. He's not interested in this fight. He's getting the fuck out of here. Matter of fact, he actually probably went down this alleyway instead. So yeah, he left the fight immediately. Leaving you with 2 stunned new human dudes. Now I'm not gonna have you guys, kick a downed man. What does it look like as you roll up onto these 2 stunned new human dudes?
I mean, there's a wall of iron and blood walking towards them.
Yeah, it's true. Probably if no one calls them, the Scarlattis just go up and cap them. Or maybe the APCs run them over going through the car.
So I was
that is
like,
in front of
One
them.
out. I want to do one.
You want to kill one?
I want to do one.
Okay, Cash.
Yeah.
Let Daniel say his thing.
Yes.
I was just gonna say, as a space opens up, I'm going to try to get ahead of the pack a little bit so I can hop out for a moment, because I'm going to put a tracking device on the still functioning car, and I want to see if I can disable it enough that it can't be driven off later. I'm gonna come back for it. That's parts.
Okay. I see. Yeah. You stick the tracker on there, and it is easy as disconnecting a few wires and hoses to make sure this thing isn't going to move.
It's parts.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Okay. Right on. So,
and she
moving
would say,
on.
Probably she would tell Scarlattis for next screen. Group behind King Crawler. Make room for Scene's van. Let him be behind the APC. You have 2 pieces that are blocking sight for you.
Yeah.
That you can use as concealment now.
Oh well, we ain't. There's not much driving.
Yep.
Oh man.
So you guys round the next corner and immediately come face to face with this.
Oh boy.
How do you guys feel about blind firing grenade launchers into a smoke cloud?
Now, go ahead and throw your guys' self on the thing, and remember, I will take care of adding you to the combat tracker, and then you'll roll your initiative.
I'm once again asking for your assistance.
Yes,
and once again asking for you to send me mittens. It's cold out here.
Let's see here. So we've got.
I can also use them as pot holders. This lead is spicy.
I love the idea of a lead slinging.
Bernie Sanders.
Yes. Let's see here, and then this is going to be represented actor scene. Okay, scene. Update token.
something to take note, everybody. There bees new humans on the roofs.
Yes, that is true. Okay. And you said you wanted the Scarlattis to line up behind King Crawler?
In this combat, no, they're fine how they are.
Yeah,
There's not
also
much way I can get through without going through one of the sides, and I don't want to be
yeah.
in that mess right now.
Also loadout zone again behind the first crosswalk. Okay. You have all been dropped into the initiative, so go ahead and roll your initiatives. Okay. Let's see here. Is that still needing a +10 there, Brian?
Oh yeah, it doesn't.
I have a +9 for me, so 23
Let's
again.
see here.
And
Wait.
there's another
Okay.
nat one from my
It's
end.
How do
not
you figure out
doing
what
the
pluses are?
thing. Here, I'll do this, and then
What gets added
Oh,
to your initiative?
they're solos.
solos.
They get a big
they're
bonus.
solos, so they get
Oh, well, that just
they
rolls
get
initiative for us. We don't have to worry about
yeah.
that.
I can do that for you guys if you want me
Yeah.
to.
That's just easier.
Okay, right on there. How does that sound right now?
Well, I'm not happy about it because I don't even see myself.
I see you. You're 13.
Your combat tracker is still set up for previous.
Is it? Because
Yeah,
it should look similar, but
I
it's
rolled a
different.
13 and I'm still.
No, it's
he added
he
or
rolled
she
for
added
us on
you by
accident.
rolling everyone.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I added by rolling everyone.
It was much easier.
Yeah,
less
it's
work
much
for us.
easier to just do that.
I'm just not.
Make Mira do all the
Something
work.
else you can do is you can highlight everyone on the scene, right-click one of them, and then just click the swords button, which will add everyone
Yes.
to the initiative. Yeah, without rolling.
Which,
yeah.
well, yeah, exactly. And then they have to hit the roll thing.
Well, and you should have a second button that will let you just roll NPCs.
That'll
that's
let me
another-
roll just NPCs. Well, I don't have any of these sheets set up as NPCs. They're all set up as players.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That'll fuck things up.
Anyway, whatever the case,
I
we've
can't
got
find myself on the tracker.
you
Oh,
are.
there it is. Why? Oh, you
Oh,
rolled.
I need to add
Yeah, you have-
tens.
Yeah, well, 10 for me,
Yeah,
9 for
9 for me.
So yeah. Oh, 9 for you, so that brings it to 18. And then where is my Connor? There he is. Update. So you're 22. My bad.
How
There we
tall
go.
are buildings beside us?
Say what?
How tall are these buildings beside us?
To the left, the building is probably about 40 feet up. To the right, it's probably about 30 feet.
Okay. Someone give me a boost.
You mean you don't have a jetpack
There
on
we
hand?
go. Yeah, you don't have a jetpack? What the heck's wrong with you, Amy?
I know.
We should have just taken the
Man.
jetpack from the other guy. Damn.
Yeah.
Could I have done that? Was there
No,
a
I think it was
jetpack?
cyberware
No,
jetpack.
They're
it's
teasing you.
cyberware. Yeah.
They're teasing you.
It wasn't. All of that stuff was like attached to his body.
If ever Mira especially says anything mildly helpful and is the GM, ignore it. They're being sassy.
Yeah. Same with Daniel, but Daniel's being sassy for a different reason.
Mhm.
That's true.
So I suppose we should start off with Connor.
Is this another mini gun up here?
No, actually, that appears to be a 50 cal, and the gun behind it appears to be some sort of artillery piece. Light artillery, but
yeah.
it's an emplaced gun that is being misused.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is that ammunition inside that little shack? I mean, they'd have to have ammo somewhere for the damn gun.
It's not a shack. It is a truck bed. But yes.
Yeah. Open top truck bed?
Yes.
Oh,
there's also fuel right here, just as a note.
Connor, you know what to do. Do it.
One shot.
Yeah. So he opens up, slaps a new grenade into the launcher.
Do it. Let the anger flow through you. Oh boy.
I have a good feeling and a bad feeling about this.
I am so tense right now. I really, really want to see this. Oh my god.
It hits. It does 13 damage.
It's white phosphorus.
Oh no!
Oh! So you didn't even blow the thing up.
You set it all on fire.
Yeah.
Let the ammo and the fuel do the job for us.
Yeah. So you fire this grenade, and there is a tense second where, because you're the first one to act, there are 3 seconds in which everyone is still and sees this grenade go sailing, follow it with their eyes, and then this truck, boom, just blows the fuck up. This guy gets slammed into the truck. This guy gets slammed into this car. These guys are fine, but also like, what the fuck? And you have effectively dealt with a problem before it was a problem.
Yes. You gotta love Willie P.
Uh-huh. Let's see here. Tell that to people in Germany when it was being used.
Oh, in Vietnam, too.
Or Vietnam, not Germany, my bad. Yeah, tell that to the NVA.
They firebombed several cities during the Second World War in Germany. But let's not get our horses...
Dresden! Oh, geez, thank
Hamburg.
you. Thank you, Rowan. Hey, Rowan, this combat's going a lot better than we thought it would, right?
For now.
For now. Wait until we get to screen 3, right? So, those two are just flat out dead. Next is this guy. He didn't take any damage, but he certainly is upset about what just happened. He's gonna climb on top of this and take cover behind this van. Objectively not the best move, but he's gonna fire his M16, which is probably not gonna do a whole bunch, but he's gonna fire it probably at he's got a sightline to Poindexter, so he's gonna fire at Poindexter. This is gonna be a medium range 3-round burst with no aim. There we go. Let's see if he hits. None hit. So, Payne, you see a couple rounds whiz past you from this guy. Let's see here.
I'm gonna point at him and say, I'm about to do to you what Limp Bizkit did to the music in the late 90s.
Oh, shots
Made it
fired.
cool.
By the way, thank you, Melf Shadows RPG, for cheering for 100 bits.
Nice.
We appreciate it.
Way too long ago. I am so sorry. I need like 4 monitors. I really do.
Yes. No, we all need a lot of monitors. We need to get that thing that does the little bits chime.
And that was a quote from Deadpool.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I have not seen Deadpool.
The first one, I believe.
The first one.
Let's see. Red Mogul is about to show why you don't fuck with an APC. Red Mogul's going to move right up here and is going to full auto across these 3 guys. So the way that this is going to work, I am going to go to... I need to add this gun to my 9th Street Goons so I can quit fucking worrying about it. So let me go over here. And
I can just see it. The driver in Red Mogul is going, all right, who wants to see how we make red eye Swiss cheese?
Yeah, right. Let's see here. So where is my gun? I want to pull up. I want to pull up New Human Bastard. Because what gun is that? That's the ST Kinetics. Okay, there we go. So QRS ST Kinetics 50mg. We're gonna fire that. We're gonna fire it. That should not be. Nope, not that gun.
Yes, that gun. There is only one gun. The GA.
There's only one gun. let's see. Auto. I did not actually have these set to auto. Oopie. There we go. Okay. ST Kinetics is going to fire full auto, range, point blank. All right. So that is 6 hits of 25, which is going to mean that it's... Huh?
2 in the head?
Yep. That just outright kills these guys. He just rolls up, and the gunner fucking fires in and goes, "Hey, that's right. Fuck you. Fuck your mom. Fuck everyone you've ever known."
Jesus.
There we go. And we're gonna... Yup. Okay. That's those two dead, as just a 50 MG just pivots across them. Let's see. So, and fun fact, that was also counting 2 of those hits in this square right here. It's just the headshots. I just counted the headshots. So, next thing's next. Cash, you're next in the initiative.
That's me. Okay.
That is you.
So, from where I am standing, am I going to have to move to get involved in any of this?
So, targets you could hit right now is this guy right over here on this rooftop.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And you also could potentially hit this guy way back here on the rooftop by these blue medical beds.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, sorry, everything's so tiny. The screen is so...
Yeah, no,
So,
it's a big map.
Got it. So, like, this guy, I can't reach any of these people down here, can
I?
The old
like
people on our
these
channel know
guys?
there is a zoom in function, right?
Yeah.
That was
it's
not
like a
very
fucking
nice.
trackpad, sir. I mean, it's like a whole thing. I gotta use 2 fingers and I gotta go like this. It's a whole...
Okay. Please don't hurt me. Okay.
You could hit this guy, but you're gonna have to contend with his cover.
You hover over a person, but I don't know
Sorry.
what the fuck you're talking
Here,
about.
hold on. Let me just... You could hit this guy right over here.
Got it.
But you'd have to contend with his cover.
Okay. So, follow up then. That seems really far. Do me a solid and tell me...
There you go.
Gunner.
There you go.
How far is that? That's a little tiny.
Gunner. So that's 195 meters.
Okay. So I think I want to hit him. 109. Ooh, that's actually close.
Uh-huh.
Great. Yeah, I'd like to hit him. Do I need to take a round to aim?
You can if you want.
What does that mean? What does that matter in
the so the aim is going to give you a +1. Okay. There's no reason not to if you're not going to move, essentially.
Right. Yeah. And okay. And then let's see here. I'm going to aim at whatever I can land on. Let's...
All right. Let's see here.
Him?
You did hit. You hit the head. Yeah, instantly dead.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Hell yeah!
So my little 3 circles. Well, I already had the one. It went ding when I shot that one guy because I just wanted to make it ding.
Wait, which one of these guys did you shoot?
I shot
by the crane or the beds?
This gentleman here. This guy here.
This guy.
He aiming for?
Hold
I
on.
thought you said that I couldn't reach the guys below, and
you could reach him. Okay, go ahead and take that ruler tool of yours and hover it around the person that you hit.
Yes, this
him. You were not able to hit him because he's behind this sign right here.
Oh, I didn't see the sign. I didn't realize.
I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign.
Yeah, my eyes were closed, and I haven't heard that song.
Life's demanding.
If you want, we can just say you hit this guy because he would have been the same thing.
I love it. Let's do that. I just want to murk someone real quick. That'd be cool.
I just have an insatiable bloodlust.
I just want to shoot someone in the face. It's fine. So I shoot him, I kill him, and my little counter goes ding, and I get a 2.
Yeah. So how does Cash? Is Cash doing this gleefully? Is she doing this with like, like how is this?
I'm doing it like it's a video game. It's like, bing, cool. Bing.
Yeah.
Like just neat.
Beautiful. So next turn, this guy right here is a little freaked out. He's actually going to pull out a fucking rocket launcher. And he's actually going to fire it at Slug 6. So, let's see here. Where's my Rostovik Gorba? Fire, of course, semi-auto. Yes, this is close range. Take 1 aim. Okay. Which that hits. It is armor piercing, so it does 25 AP. Looking at our goats here, their AP is their armor. They have a 140 SDP. This one has now been brought down to Jesus Christ. There we go. This one has now been brought down by 25, which means it is down to, God, I've been doing math all day. 115. Thank you. So 5. So Slug 1 takes a hit directly, and you hear the driver, "Oh, Christ, someone take care of that shit!" And we are going to move to Pain Dexter.
Pain Dexter, he moves up as far as he can. He is not quite in range for most guys, and I don't know if he has a good shot on.
He does not. We'll count the APC as cover enough for you to fire over from here on that guy because he's close,
Okay, good. Yeah. 3-round burst, so plus, was that plus 3?
I believe so. And the other thing that you could always do for future is you could move twice and then spend an extra action with a -3 on your to hit to just like get that extra distance and then fire as well.
Gotcha.
That is a thing.
It's pushing an action. Yes.
Okay.
So
it's like 17 damage. Not
nice.
armor piercing.
17 damage, and that's 6 is, what is that, torso? Right arm? Your guess is as good as mine. Let me take a look. Left arm.
Leg.
Left arm, it looks
Left
like.
arm.
So, let's see here. He takes 3 points of damage. So, is he... Yeah, his token is... token new human bastard. So, here's the question. If he's updated... Ah! I found how to truly make these things unique, guys. Things are going to be good.
Nice.
Yeah, so he takes that. Let's do a stun save here. Do boop 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 boop. He makes it. Yeah, he gets shot. You put a fucking Borg stopper in his chest or in his arm. It hits him. It clips him, but it doesn't. I mean, he's got robot arms, so
Yep, gotcha.
Okay. Next things next is going to be Serum. Serum is going to how is Serum gonna fuck this up? No, Serum's probably going to run over here, stack on you, pull another move to move up here. He'll get a clear sight line at this guy, which means he'll take the running penalty, but he is going to fire semi-auto. So, or not semi-auto, 3-round burst, no aim, running penalty, range close. Let's see how he does. 1 of 3 hit for 18 points of damage in the head. Well, yeah, you guys have cleared out this front embankment quite well, actually. Yeah, no, he runs up and he blaps one of them in the head, and he looks at Payne and goes, "Holy shit, I got one!" And then just like leans back up against the fucking red mogul. Let's see here. Now it's finally Michael Tripodi's turn. He everyone's favorite. He's always first in the initiative because I did these going down a list. So Michael Tripodi's going to run up there using double movement. And next comes this new human bastard who is dead. So that brings it to Detective Rodrigo. Detective Rodrigo is shock and horror going to do something useful. He's going to run up to here using all of his movement, and then he's going to take a point blank shot with his shotgun from behind cover with fucking with a thermite shell and the -3 for running. So he's gonna fire his Mossberg 590, not a 570, a 590. My bad. He'll take running point blank. And let's see, does he hit? He does. Yeah. This guy's dead. He's not gonna make that save. That's 27, essentially armor piercing damage, or 29 armor piercing damage. So, yeah, you guys hear just the sound of just screaming as this guy goes down covered in this like molten material, just like, oh fuck, you know.
I'm sorry, Mira. I have looked everywhere, but I cannot find the sound of God slamming the car door. just regular shotgun sounds.
Just regular shotgun sounds. Let's see here. So next is this guy. Who's gonna move over here. Cornella Morin. Well, her actually. Then Dante Bellotti, Loretta Cusano. Let's see here. Yesnia Two Fingers Rigoli, whoever that is. Is gonna run up here. No, actually that's gonna block an APC. She's gonna stack up behind you there, Payne Dexter, and she's actually gonna wing a shot at this new human bastard here. So let's see it. We're gonna combat. Kalishnikov, 3-round burst, no aim, medium range. One hit, 23 damage to the torso, ablating armor. So you, sir, need to be turned into an updated token. And then, so ablating armor by 1d6. D6. 1. So that's going to do 11. So that's 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's the wrong sheet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which is going to be a stun save, of which he succeeds. So he's not stunned, but he takes he takes a round to the chest. Yeah. So next, that means we're gonna get to Felix. Again, Felix isn't really gonna do anything. Felix is just gonna kind of run up here, get some good glamour shots of the group. He's
Connor,
yeah,
how do you feel about that?
Yeah, good question.
Considering
how does Connor
this
feel
is
about that?
war reporting taken to the extreme.
Oh yeah.
Well, if it's choice between him and me, that's going to be me surviving.
I understand. I also know that that would not be the choice I would make because I am his employer.
Yeah.
And he is useful. But I'm not going to expect you to make the same decision.
Yeah.
You know, there is this accidental thing called friendly fire.
True, it's not so friendly, I've heard.
I was going to say, if you did that, then at the very least, you would probably have to go work for 9 Streets.
Yeah.
Listen. Blue on blue is going to lead into a big inquest. It's not good.
Yeah, blue on blue is not a good idea, especially at this point.
Let's see here. So these guys kind of move up and ready themselves. They don't really have a good shot on anyone. I mean, there is this idiot standing on the truck, but they're gonna save that one for someone else.
Who's the one that fired the rocket launcher?
He's dead. He got a face full of thermite. This guy's gonna run up here and ready himself behind cover. Eva Liberia. What a name. Gonna run up here. Stack. Trinix, it is your go.
Oh no, everybody seems to go that way, so I'm gonna go 5 squares up that way.
All right, excellent. Okay. Perfect. All right. Lucky. It's finally your turn in combat.
Yeah. Okay. So these people up on the roofs, from what I can see, what are we looking at? Just light arms? There's no man pads. There's no.
Yeah. No. Just light arms right now. It looks like.
I don't like it.
Right now.
Yeah, I was going to say right now. That's the problem. She's going to warn everybody to take cover, especially this little group right in front of her. They need to find some cover.
Okay.
Take cover in a building if you have to, because that will put something between you and them.
Yeah.
There's not a reasonable... there is not much reasonable... There is nothing that makes me think that a well-placed grenade could remove this roadblock.
Like this roadblock or this roadblock?
The giant mass of cars.
Yeah, no. It's a giant mass of cars. You could probably push through them with the APCs.
Right.
Go ahead.
But, yeah, that will come to that.
Yeah.
What about this crane thing?
So that crane thing looks dubious at best. It looks like it is made out of wood and steel bits. Looks like it might have been how they got that semi into place.
And that is a bridge that connects that...
Yeah, this is a bridge. It also is dubious at best.
Okay.
And this next to the bridge is just a ladder?
Yes, that is laid across.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is... All right. Let me use the ruler. Let's see. That's 10, right? I can't read that. It's too far away.
Yeah, that's 10.
10. Okay, we're going to attempt to put a shot of white phosphorus right on target here.
Okay. Excellent. Go ahead and make me that roll.
Yeah, 1 sec. This is the second.
Remember, this guy is dead. Side note.
Oh, yes, but my hope is that that crane collapses.
Yeah,
onto
thereby
somebody.
removing our best way of getting that truck out of the way.
That's not true. We have APCs.
Yeah, they can just push through it.
Yeah, they can push through that.
They can line up and just one by one.
Am I reasonable to think that they could just push that semi out of the way?
The semi's a blown up husk at this point. It'd be tough, but they could do it.
I have to remove all the rest of the cars.
Yeah. That's 170 what you're looking at? I'm your spotter now.
Well, we're actually... Yeah, if you could be my spotter for a sec, because I want to know how far that is.
That is 180.
Okay, we're going to shoot for that.
Okay. That's also right by an air conditioning unit, so that's really going to suck for anyone in that building.
Fuck.
This is an active war zone.
Yeah.
They're just hiding in their house.
I think the least of your worries is... Okay, so it's still long range. But yeah, we're going to put it right in between him and the AC unit. Because we want to create a situation where those two cannot get to the building and therefore get closer to us. We'll aim for 1 round. And then we will fire.
All right. God damn.
That does hit. That is white phosphorus. Because
Go ahead and roll me that.
Yep. It is, I forget. It's 46.
46.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right, 11. So that puts him in critical. Let's go to combat. Stun death save.
Fails.
Fails his stun.
Yeah, it does.
He also fails his death save.
Oh shit, yeah. So this guy just straight up dies. Again, you guys hear like, ah, ah, as like this guy just like
runs off the roof?
collapses. Actually, yeah, no, runs off the roof. Great idea. Flings himself off the roof, on fire, massive blistering skin wounds as he flings and just splat.
Yep. And yep, now that spot is going. That air conditioning unit's on fire now. It's coated
Yes, it
white
is.
phosphorus.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Is that going to be your full turn there?
Yes.
Okay. Next is the new human MG here. New human MG sees a tasty Rodrigo and has decided that it would like to fire at this tasty
He's
Rodrigo.
not dead? I thought somebody killed him.
Nope.
That's
Let's
a more
see here.
misplay on my part, guys. I just didn't take a look at who was dead, who was alive.
That's 1 round, full auto. Okay, so.
Oh god, that's a
gonna
lot.
kill Rodrigo.
Yep. So Rodrigo kind of peeks his head up with his shotgun and sees this MG and just doo, 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 doo. And Rodrigo is no more. So yeah, no.
Rip.
Huh?
Rip.
Yep, rip Rodrigo, guys. He just gets Swiss cheesed. But on the bright side, this is completely gone. Let's see here. Next thing's next. Who's next on the combat tracker? A dead new human. Scene.
I swear I'm part of this combat, y'all.
Yeah.
Like if I step out one foot out of my car, I'm probably gonna die to something.
Mm-hmm.
I can't I have chaff launchers to help with rocket launchers, but it's only around my vehicle. Or not chaff launch. Yeah, I have chaff dispensers. God, there's not really much I can do. This guy on this thing is alive. This guy's alive. This guy's alive.
He is alive, yes. Unfortunately alive, one might even say.
From my driver's seat, which would be more like here, I do kind of have line of sight. I could go for an extreme range crossbow bolt.
If you want to.
I mean, that's not
rock a
much
spin
else.
around at him.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Let's see if Scene can fucking make the connect, right?
Let's see. We're gonna do extreme because it's what's the yeah? It's between 50 and 100.
Mm-hmm.
Aiming for 1 round because I'm not doing anything else. No, this stuff matters. No modifier. And then how do I just hit OK to roll it? No.
Let's see here.
No, it does not hit.
No.
I just lean out my driver window like fuck it. Just just goes sailing and lands.
Yeah.
Probably lands too soon, so it just lands right here.
Yeah, it just hits the concrete.
Just skips, stops right there.
Next thing's next is this new human guy who is probably gonna take cover back here in preparation and ready an ambush. All right. Now it's time for the indomitable amount of Italians. Let's see here. Line up on slug 6. There we go. Moving on to Jasmine Rusty Paola, who's going to move up here. Silvestro Farino, punch up here. You're gonna move here. Come on now. Where? No, hold on. Utalio Meatball Sirico. Who has just
It's finished.
decided. Yeah, right. Who has just decided he is not interested in getting in the line of fire of this machine gun in any way, shape, or form. So we're gonna move to Danny Finhart Braveway. No, Danny Braveheart Finway. There we go. King Crawler's turn. King Crawler's not very happy that an asset just got killed. That's gonna be a 40 millimeter grenade. So let me pull this up and make a heavy weapons roll from a 9th Street goon. Skills. Heavy weapons guy. That's enough to hit. And actually, we're going to rock 2 of those out here just to see if we can. That's not what I wanted. I want 9th Street Goon again. There we go. Heavy weapons again. That does not hit, though this is a reliable weapon, so it's not going to jam. Let's see the scatter on this. 1d10. That's keypad 4. 1d10. Literally no difference. So 14d6. Okay. So technically, let you in on a little secret. I should be rolling those separately. But even if I did roll these separately, it would not matter because this guy is dead. Him and his emplacement just go up. King Crawler is just like fucking like, that'll teach him. That'll teach him all. Let's see here. And we're gonna move from him to this new human guy. Where is he? He's seeing that this is a bad situation, but there's not a lot that he can do about it. I think he's gonna full run, and then he's going to make an athletics to see if he can do a cool slide over the car. He does not do a cool slide over the car. This guy's now prone. Rip for that guy. He has fallen on his ass. Let's see here. There we go. Next thing's next. We are going to look at where are we? Gosh, I wish that this wouldn't do that. Okay, there we go. This guy's gonna run up here and then right over here. He's gonna ready an ambush as well. This guy is going to run up here, full movement. He's going to kind of ready an ambush, but he actually can't. Hey, what's Valkyrie doing?
She's remaining in the back of the van.
Yeah, she's just kind of hanging out. How's she dealing with the large amount of gun noises?
I mean, she's got a behavior chip, and most likely she's just laying low. Not like full coward, but just like,
Yeah,
probably not
I'm not a
comfortable with all the
fan.
stuff that she can't see but can hear.
Yeah. Okay, next thing, Scav. Scav's gonna move right behind King Crawler, and he's just gonna hang out right there. He's like, this is a big gun. I'm going to hide behind the big gun. Okay. Move up. Move up. Move up. Yeah, everyone's just hiding behind their armor columns. They're using it to great effect. Again, Rowan, isn't this so much easier than we thought it would be? For now. Gonna go up there. Ready an ambush.
And this is why shotguns are an inferior weapon.
Uh-huh. I'm, gonna pretend you didn't say that. Readying an ambush. Let's see
no need
here.
to pretend I didn't. I did.
Okay, then we've got Slug 6. I'm not even listening. Slug 6 is gonna roll up and crush Rodrigo's body because it needs that tactical vantage point. By the way, Lucky, how do you feel about that?
Fuck you for asking.
Oh, shit. Feel like Lucky's not happy about that. Let's
I
see
will
here.
march my happy ass in there. I will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, that's going to be 2 grenades.
I'd pay to see it.
Oh no.
I'll go
Gunner's
get the
coming.
popcorn ready.
Oh no, Gunner's coming. So do we have that's 2 hits. He just walked up and went, "Man, fuck you." Yeah. So
Yeah.
actually that's 1 hit, 1 miss. What's the scatter on that miss? 1d20. No. 1d10. Keypad 8 by 10. 3 meters. Literally no issue. So 1d14. No, that's not correct. What is it? 14d6? 14d6. There we go. Yeah. So I have some good news and some bad news. The good news, all of these cars blow up. Just from this grenade, it sets off a chain reaction, right? Um and this guy dies. That's also good news. The bad news is you're rapidly running out of targets that you don't have to do anything to shoot at. In fact, you've run out of all targets that you don't have to do anything to shoot at. Which is going to lead us to Dead New Human, Mercutio Bakuzi. This guy's gonna move up here. This guy's gonna move right here. This guy is going to also ready an ambush. Cleo over here is gonna run over here. This guy is dead. That guy's dead. Let's see here. So move you up, and move you up. And hey, what's that? One of these maps actually lasted more than a single round of combat? So, yeah, Connor, it's your go. The APCs are kind of stopped at these concrete pylons. Slug 6 looks like he can push through, but the others do not look like they're able to push through until they unload some machine gun fire into these barriers to reduce them into rubble.
Okay. And can't see any of these guys, eh?
Yeah, from where you're standing right now, the only one that you might be able to get a pick on, let me see where you are. You're standing right. Good lord. Where is Connor? There he is. Oh yeah, from where you're standing, it's not looking like you've really got a pick on anybody except this guy. Actually, hold on, this guy right over here. You could get a pick on him. Oh, by the way, I forgot to do something. It's been an entire round of combat. Let's see here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger. You are most exposed. Who are you? You are. Gosh darn, man. Where are you? Danny Braveheart Finway.
Sniper.
Dies. You hear a sniper round sling out, and where Danny's head was, it is now gone. He collapses onto the ground.
Like to make a perception check to see where that came from?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Same.
Everybody make a perception check. Is it awareness notice?
Yes.
Okay. Woo.
Damn.
There is a 29. All right.
Yeah. None of you hit the DC. You guys see that the round had to have come down from at least a block down, but you can't exactly tell what the direct spot was. You can tell it was like a block down, though. Excuse me. Okay, so Connor, your go.
30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'll basically book it to on top of the
Top of Slug
APC
6.
of Slug
All
6.
right. You get on there, and probably Angus is like, "Oi, don't get your boot prints on it." And how do I make you?
Stuff it up your lowlander's ass.
Love that. No true Scotsman would stand on an APC. So you're up there. I will see if I can figure out how to get you in the foreground. I'm not sure how to do that though. But go ahead.
Okay, do I got a better line on this guy?
On him? Yeah. Oh yeah. You got a peek on him for sure. Yeah, on top of there for sure.
Okay.
And that cover for him, that can't be thicker than, 2 inches of wood. So even if you hit the cover, you're still probably going to punch it.
Well, this is just going to suck for him.
Woo! A 3-round burst, eh? Yeah. Well, he's
And those are DP rounds.
yeah, he's fucking dead. Yeah, he's gonna fall off as well. We're going Wild West rules for how these guys are dying. He's all
Yes.
looks like he throws himself off the building almost as he and just splats on the ground with a thud. Though he doesn't splat, he hits the ground with like a sickening thud and just the slightest ragdoll of his arms. Is that your full turn there?
That'll be my full turn.
All right, excellent. We're gonna set Slug 6 right here, but we'll know that it's actually one block back, one thing back. That new human's dead. Red Mogul here is going to fire its machine gun to eradicate the cover in front of it. That way it can drive over it. And then it's going to crunch, crunch, crunch up to this sandbag and gun pile. That is no longer actually a sandbag and gun pile. It's pretty much completely destroyed from those 2 grenades. Pretty well destroyed. Cash! It's your turn again.
It is. Oh no. I'm trying to refresh a page, but not really. Hold on.
Oh no!
Oh no! Like I'm telling
Oh yeah. Oh.
with the fucking trackpad, shit gets fucking weird. Is that guy still alive? I can't tell from all the way zoomed out here.
Which
Damn.
guy are you talking about?
This guy on the roof, on the bottom.
On the bottom roof?
By
Who,
the-
by the
by the
crane?
crosswalk.
Are you talking about by the crane?
This gentleman right here.
Oh, he is still alive, yes.
Okay,
He is
great.
behind roughly half cover.
Okay, how far away is that from me?
That is, let me take a look here, 195. So just under 200.
Okay. Okay, so great. It's still close range. I'm gonna take the opportunity to aim again, and I'm gonna aim for that gentleman.
Okay.
How did I?
You hit. You
Okay.
hit location 3, which is the torso, which means you're not going to hit the cover. You do 26 points of damage, which means you ablate his armor by 1 and do 6 points of damage. So let's see about that stun save. Let me do that for you real quick.
Okay.
Serious wounds, combat, stun save. There we go. Passes the stun save. Not stunned, but you take a big chunk out of his shoulder.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, like, I'm gonna look up at the top right of my little HUD and just be like, "We'll get there, girl. We'll get there." And that's my turn.
Excellent. I love that. Next in initiative is a dead new human. Then Pain Dexter.
Hey, boss lady, about how long you think that fire on the roof you caused is gonna last?
On the roof. Oh, that one? Let me pull up my rule book. One sec. It's not a rule book. It's 3 turns.
So 9 seconds.
Yeah, so it's going to be a few more turns. This will be the end of turn 1. It'll be the end of turn 1, start of turn 2 when it comes back to me.
I'm going for the roof. Might be able to get some of them down from there without, without them shooting us.
Nice.
That's fair.
All right. Okay, so that's one move. Okay.
Yeah, that's his full movement.
Okay. Remember, you get 2 actions, so you can move twice if you want.
Oh, good.
Yes.
So, how long?
So if you want... Oh, go
he
ahead.
wants to start climbing up towards this roof.
With the cyber arms. I fucking love that. Make me an athletics. Oh, hell yeah. Let me get you up there because you get all the way up.
Nice.
What does this look like as you climb up this fucking building?
It's just big metal arms swinging and grabbing, crunching into the stone and pulling.
Oh, hell yeah.
Can you make holes that stay?
It does, yeah. I mean, he's punching holes into the wall. Matter of fact, a bunch of this old concrete is probably crumbling under his hands, and he's just like yanking himself up by the rebar, essentially. Because these are old buildings. They're not shown too well, but like these are all old industrial buildings. Yeah. So you get up there. Those are your 2 moves.
Yep.
Well, go ahead.
No, I said yeah.
Okay. Do you want to try and push an action to get like a shot off or something, or are you all good?
Try and make sure that they can't see me from where they are. So
Okay.
that's like stealth.
Okay, yeah, you actually could make a stealth roll if you want. Go ahead and make me a yep. Yeah, okay. They'll have to pass and pass. They'll have to pass. No, they'll have to pass a 17 awareness notice to find you, and you're through a fucking like they can't even see you through the white phosphorus cloud anyway.
Yeah.
So you're fucking safe. No one's paying attention to you. They're paying attention to the big fuck off murder cars.
Yep.
So yeah. Next is gonna be Serum. Serum's just gonna fucking push up like the dutiful soldier he is trying to be. Okay. Now we get to
stay behind cover. We just had somebody go down to sniper fire.
Oh yeah, no, he's behind Red Mogul. And otherwise, he doesn't really have
warning
cover.
anyways. I'm not losing another NPC here.
That's fair. That's fair.
Not another Dread Pirate.
Not another Dread Pirate. There we go. Yup. Michael Tripodi's gonna full move up there. This new human bastard is dead. Rodrigo is dead. You're gonna run up, double move. You're gonna run up, double move. Stand on a body. And then you're gonna move up right there. Next. You're gonna move over here. Connor, she stacks up behind you. Or behind the APC right below you. And she probably looks up and goes, it's a fucking sheet, ain't it?
What?
Yeah, does Connor even respond?
What did you just say?
Yeah, what did you say? Yeah, no, she, you also notice why they call her Two Fingers? Because she's missing 2 of her fingers.
Oh, she's a right winner.
Yeah, right?
Well, someone's happy to have that one.
Mm-hmm. Next is, Felix. Felix at this point's having a fucking heyday. Just running up, getting footage of all these dead bodies, all the destruction.
Call out to anyone with thermal vision, please find me something.
Yeah, right?
that goes out to everybody.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Dead. Let's see here. Whoop. Double move. Whoop. Oh wait, no, they'd have to move here because the vehicle is there. Let's see here. Whoop. Okay. Doop doop doop. New human bastard. He's going to. He just got shot, so and he can't really go to the air conditioning unit because that is a little preoccupied. So what's he gonna do actually? I think he's gonna go prone. He's gonna take full cover out of this. He's still waiting for that ambush. He doesn't really have much he can do. Next gonna be this guy. Whoop. Actually, let's scooch him up to here. Trinix, it's your go. You got a dead man on your two dead men on your side. One of them was hit by a tank tread, but the other one's head is scooped out right over down here. So
I don't know if
go ahead.
Trying to think if I wouldn't be able to. Maybe I should try to stabilize the one that didn't get his head blown off, and at least see if we can bring him back and bring him.
Oh,
that's the cop dude.
Yeah, he got crushed by an APC tread.
Oh, well, he's gone.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, as a doctor, you're like looking around and you're like, well, they're past triage, so.
Yeah. So I'm gonna walk back over here to the side of the truck and get inside the truck.
You're getting in the van?
Because the whole sniper thing.
Yeah,
and
good idea.
Remember what's her name? Scissoring saying don't die, so I'm gonna get in the truck.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you get in the van. Nice. Probably the safest spot. Lucky.
Okay, so I need to level with the DM here for a second.
Sir.
If the DC is higher than 29, would it even be like a useful attempt to take my binoculars, get on the van, and try and find this character? Because I'm not even getting close to a 29, even if there's a bonus with the binoculars.
The sniper, you mean?
Right.
It's a high DC, but it's one that you could. What does your binoculars give you?
It doesn't. It doesn't say.
I'll give a +2. It's possible, but again, a 29 didn't find him, so it's really, I'll give you a +2 for Nox.
Then I wouldn't be able to hit a 29 with binoculars with rolling a 10. So
unless you roll 2 10s.
I'm just gonna let that hang in the air so you physically hear how absurd that sounds. Okay, now that we're done in being in, make-believeville, we're going to... Sorry, folks, I've got to measure some shit out. What is this? I can go that far.
Fine.
So instead what we're going to do is we're going to grab some cover behind our... Why am I not allowed to move? Oh, because I'm measuring. Duh. Grab some cover. Oh, it's behind our... There.
Okay.
Can I say I'm on the edge of the van so I can still, around the corner, use a rifle if I need to?
Yeah.
Is anybody in range? Anybody I can see from there?
From there, I mean, you might be able to hit
one of these two.
This guy.
Okay.
He's under some pretty heavy cover. But you might be able to hit him, especially if you have AP rounds.
I have something better, I think. Yes.
APIs?
No. Kendachi fragmentation flechettes.
All right.
I did ask Ingvar to get me some of everything.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Which are like APIs, but somehow even better.
Yeah, yeah.
I looked at that
really
and said, I could have a magazine full of these, but nah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to combat. Let's see here. Basically, they treat soft armor as